Hello, hello, hello. This is your boy Irony Boxing coming through Irony Boxing Wrestling and MMA, right? Coming through with my 70-second live. We are doing live commentary for KNUCKLEMANIA 6. Okay. BKFC, that's Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. All right, we have a fight here. What division is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Presented to you by Dave's Hot Chicken. Introducing to you first.
First time covering the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. I've seen it all. Bear Hill. What? He got stopped? Oscar, I missed that fight. Goddamn, I was busy all day. El Carnal, Oscar Perez. God bless you, brother. Oh, man. Wow. That's awesome, man. Nick Ball, the MMA fighter, huh? Got stopped like that. Oh, man. I appreciate that, brother. There's the link if you want to jump in. Because I haven't seen anything, but I wasn't not gonna lie to you, man. I wasn't that interested in that fight. Wow, hometown kid. BKFC is in Philly, bro. KNUCKLEMANIA 6. Right, referee Andrew Glenn. Let me pin this the link to my Discord. Okay, here we go. These are 2-minute rounds, if you don't know. Okay. Nice right hand by Brady. Brady versus him. Okay. What is it? Warner versus Tony Lopez Soto next. They ain't wasting any time here. They keep it don't waste any time. They exchange right hands. Right hand to the body by Brady. Miss with the left hook heel. Okay. Swinging for the roll. Right hand by Brady. Oscar says the ref and commentary very biased. Surprise, surprise, right? It is in the UK, right? Of course. But Ball and Figueroa put it. Oh, okay. Great fight back and forth. Passed it 7-4 Figueroa before the stoppage. You had it. Okay, you had it 7-4 Figueroa before the stoppage in the 12. God damn. Would you say it's like you said great fight? Would you say it's like maybe fight of the year worthy or something like that, or just a great fight? That's it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it back anyway, but now I'm definitely gonna watch it back. Under a minute to go, first round. This is a 5-round fight, so 5 rounds, 2 minutes. Bare knuckle. The hand wraps are like the knuckle size. I'm sorry, before the knuckle. It's literally bare knuckle. Ooh, nice overhand by Brady. Okay, fight of the year candidate, he says. Don't know if we're not. Yeah, we're still only in early February. I think Navarrete and Nunez are going to have something to say about that, and God knows how many other fights. And low-key, Benavides Silva might have something to say about that, too. That's the end of round 1. Not too much. Yeah, you can fight your Austin Trout and your couple of fighters that are very technical here, but it's not the common thing. And you can clinch here too, like you can grab somebody as if you're like gonna knee them in Muay Thai, but not knee them obviously, just uppercut them or whatever. You can like grab their heads, their necks, like they allow that. It's a little different, or a lot different. Okay, we're waiting for the start of round two. Thomas Hale, God bless, bro. First time covering bare knuckle. Do you like bare knuckle or no? God bless you, T Hill. We got royalty in the house. Thomas Hill, he has a channel. It's called Casual's Corner. Let me put the. Round two. Okay, some starting going on here. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Hey, I've been hearing that Figueroa and Ball, man, they made it rain out there, T Hill. I'm gonna watch that back, bro. I had no time to do it. I literally just got home. And I saw Knucklemania. I was like, oh, might as well. Just saying hi to each other. They're throwing overhands, not too much technical, but the two Oscar, I know you rock with the UFC a little bit. Ben Rothwell and Andrei Arlovsky are fighting for the main event in the heavyweight championship. They're not, and two UFC double OGs. There's Thomas Hill in the house. Oh, lower the volume. Yes. Lower the volume here. How you doing, brother? God bless you.
Man, God bless you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was on the B3 channel. I've been away from like social media for a while, man, and I'm only on certain times now. But I was I was able to catch B3. And I was up there. He asked me about that fight. I said, man, I got Figgy late by stoppage. Nah, I ain't thinking it was gonna be the 12th round, but I was thinking about 10-11. But man, that punch he caught him with, sheesh.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it back, but feel free to go ahead and break it down.
Sheesh. Oh no! I'm not gonna mess with you. I'm gonna let you enjoy every bit of it, man. It was a hell of a fight, though. I'll tell you what, Ball came to take his head off. He definitely came to take his head off. But you know that's how he fight, though. So
Right.
you wouldn't expect anything, man. I'm just saying, like, that's why I'm not like gonna use this to displace anything that I believe, but something has to be wrong with my man. Oh, what's his name? Stephen Fulton, bro. Because like, I thought he won the previous fight. I thought he made it more difficult than he had to by engaging in his fight. But I thought he won majority of those rounds, and I didn't think it was like a discrepancy. The second one, he just dominated him. Like, I don't know what's happened to him in some of these fights, but it's clearly something besides just skill level. But man, to see Figgy dominate the way he did, well, shout out to him, dog.
Especially coming off of that Joed Gonzalez fight, because that was kind of, I wasn't so sure that he won that fight, but whatever. But in the case of Fulton, I think he's a great fighter. Obviously, I just feel like Oshaki Foster is a much more difficult puzzle to solve than Figueroa is.
Well, yeah, nah. I mean, it would have been a difficult fight for him, but he fought the wrong fight for me, man. I don't know if he was even there to fight. Now, I could be wrong about that, but with somebody like that, you can't let him get in his wheelhouse. And I've seen him not look so spectacular before and against lesser opponents. So gotta give Shaq I gotta give Shaq his dap though, man. He totally dominated that fight. Totally. And if we're gonna go ape shiznit over Shakur's performance over Oscar, I thought that was even more of a thrashing for Shaki Foster, man. I mean, I thought he beat the quit out of him, bro. He didn't look like he wanted to fight after a while. But that being said, man, it was a fantastic control game for Shakur. He kept him on the end of that stick, and every now and again caught him with a check hook, man. Kept him off balance.
Man, I'm liking. Okay, how do you feel about Oshaki versus Shakur? Because I'm liking that matchup, bro. I'm not going to lie to you.
You said what?
What do you think about Oshaki Foster versus Shakur Stevens?
I think it won't happen, bro. Like, I mean, hey, first and foremost, man, go on and read that post by your boy Oscar, so we can go on to the other topic that you were saying, but we could tap on that one for a second.
Oscar says Fig definitely really good. Yes, he is. I know he got a lot of hate after that 12-0, but it shows Fulton really elite. Exactly. I don't know how he got 12-0 by Shaq. Well, I think people underestimate Oshaki Foster, man. I think he's always been a stud. I think he had that fight against that Mexican kid, Rocky Hernandez. That was a hell of a fight, obviously. And he got robbed against Robson Conceição. I mean, what are you gonna do? But I think he's the goods. But go ahead, Tio.
Okay, so first and foremost, everything that my man Oscar said is true. I
Facts.
do believe that Fulton is elite. I believe that Figueroa is extremely good. I think Foster is definitely the goods. I think that when you said it yourself, Oscar, just using and channeling things from your life. You said that anything can go bad in your life, anything, but you got to have the fortitude within yourself to say, you know what, it's not going to be greater than me. It's not going to be bigger than me. It's not going to be quote unquote, the end of me.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not
going
gonna
to
pave
rise
me.
above. You said what?
It's not gonna pave me.
Yeah. And I think that, whatever's going on with that brother, he's allowed it to blur the lines where this man didn't even, you realize he showed up and didn't make the weight twice. And he had two times to do this right and he didn't. So I don't know where his head was when he was trying to make this fight, whether his conditioning was right, whether his preparation was right, or whatever the case may be. But whatever it wasn't Shock's fault. What Shock was prepared for the moment. What Shock was disrespected, and he wanted to make sure that he understood that we gonna earn some respect. And when you come in there ill prepared for somebody that's totally prepared to go up in there and show you who I am, I think that's how you can get a 12-0. I think that's how it could look that way. I think that you know, he's got to do a lot of soul searching to see if really he wants to push through whatever he's going through to continue to go in the ring, because you can't be going through two opponents one night in the ring with the lights on. That's going to be entirely tough. You put another person up in that ring and you fight both of them, it's going to be increasingly difficult. And I don't care how nice you are. So you can't be bringing excess baggage in the ring that you got to fight through at the same time. So I feel like that led to it. I do believe that Shock also had a lot to do with it. I mean, he was on top of his game. He was fully focused and he was determined to go out there and show people who he is. On top of that, leading into what you just said, he was looking to exercise that option to challenge for that belt above him in a foe that he's grown tired of going back and forth with, and the disrespect. I think had a lot of reason to do why they did what they did with the dropping of this belt that they had. I believe that was the next move for him, and with that, he was going to go try to challenge for that belt. I don't think somebody wanted to challenge that belt. So I think they said, you know what, we're gonna move up. And now that they moved up and they let that belt go, I don't think they're gonna come back down. So I don't think we get that. I honestly don't think we get that fight no time soon, unless it's up at 40 or 47.
Yeah.
So for me, like, given the fact that we want to make the fights that are going to cement our legacy, and we're going to make the fights that's going to show our skills and our set, I think 135 would have been perfect for that person because he could have gotten Oshaki up out of there. But also, there is a vacancy available right now for a champion in recess who, if you go on and snatch that piece, you have a chance of not only unifying, but enacting the fight with the champion in recess who you said you want. You could easily go to your convention or have your people go to a convention or go to the convention with your people and say, you know what? I am a champion at this dress. I hold this belt. I request the opportunity to fight for that belt right there. And I want to do that because I want to be able to be in line for when your champion in recess comes back to line it up with him. But that opportunity went out the window. The other opportunity went out the window when the belt went out the window. So I don't believe he's coming back. But that would have been two reasons to stay. So now, you know, I never say anything out of spite or out of hate. I believe we have somebody on the bud print. And I believe the operation will be just like that. We're going to go and fight for these certain belts. And then we're going to try to line ourselves up to get as many belts in one fight as possible and then move on. We're not going to do any defending. We're not fighting no mandatories. We're just going to continue to try to move on as best we can. Now, this becomes extremely difficult because this person's not extremely big, but I think that's where we're headed with that. And I could be wrong. That's just what I feel, bro.
Do you see Shakur going up to 47?
For the right fights. For the right fights. I mean, let's face it. Why didn't Bud defend at 60? Why didn't he defend at 54? I mean, why didn't he go to 60 and fight? Why didn't he defend at 54?
Because you don't say no to a Canelo fight.
You don't, right? Especially when you feel like that fight right there is one up your wheelhouse and that you can really take advantage of. But there's still fight left. Remember when he went up there, he said, oh, there's still a lot of career left in me. The only thing that really truly happened was that, you know, a person in his life is in his life, and, you know, the opportunity is still there. So what's separating you from going over there and doing one last great thing? Got fights left, and you can make the fights. You can even fight twice in 1 year. Help speed the process up. So I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. But I do know that, you know, it's easy to identify fighters that, you know what, they have something that they're holding on that I can use as a bargaining chip. But you know what? They really don't pose a threat. And I say that to say this. In the recent video that came up, there was a conversation between Najee and him, and he was like asking him, like, what made you think about Tio? And you know, he was answering the thing, and he was like, I was eyeing the fight, and I told them, look, there's a person who I really, really would like to fight. Tio, make that fight. And he was like, they really wasn't with that. So now I don't know how to take that, whether they just really wasn't on board because of a working relationship. They wasn't with it because, you know, they didn't feel like it was going to do anything to boost his thing. Or if it was just like something that, you know, just didn't fit the working relationship. But he said he then goes on to say, I told them that he really ain't like that, you know, if we're being truthfully. So I don't know what that also entails, but it's a lot of gray area. But it could mean that, you know what, he ain't on that level where I got to worry about, or, you know, I could easily use him as leverage for another fight, or whatever the case may be. But I know everything is now political. It's no longer about legacy. It's about how I can get the most bang for buck and how I can move along. And I think that's what it was, me, myself. Now, I could be wrong. That's what I think. So I think that the rest of the fights, because if you think about it, if you look at the landscape, there are big fights to be made at 40
Yeah,
if they're going to really truly work to try to get the fights. Now, I also understand that the roster is limited for those weight ranges over there at Matchroom. So that's why I think they talk about the 47. But I believe that there are 40 people at 47 that he can go up and fight in farewell against. And he's just going to steer away from certain fighters. And I think that's what Bud did. I thought Bud steered away from certain fighters. There's plenty of fighters at 60 he could have fought for a belt. I mean, he
yeah.
could actually, in a couple of fights, get all of the belts.
I said that when he beat Canelo and the question surfaced, what's the what is the best next move for Bud Crawford? I said number one retirement, number two get undisputed at 60 because he's right there for the taking, literally.
Number one, I mean, retire is cool, but I mean, the rematch could have always been best because you still can make a lot of money. And this time you can command more. So I think if we're fighting, that's always number one for Bud, for me. But but a close second would be go to 60. It would be go to 60 because within a couple of fights, you could possibly become undisputed titleist again. I'll say that way because, I won't call it champion because champions defend the belts. But you could be an undisputed titleist again. And then you could have that on your banner since, people place these designations upon folks and elevate them. So definitely, I would say that would be the best move.
Interesting, because Canelo does want the rematch. He did say it the other day or yesterday. I saw it. To go back to Shakur, and I do want to speak about Tio for a second because people are saying he's done, whatever, which couldn't be further from the truth in my opinion. But okay, I'll get to that. Interesting. So, okay, Shakur, by the right fights, for sure, you mean Devin Haney, right?
Well, that's a big fight. The right fights, if you're not looking to make the big, tough fights, the right fights are the fights that actually have a lot of bang for buck. But you know what I'm saying? Bang for buck means you're getting more out the deal than you are for you paying for it, right? So I ain't really got to risk much of it to get a great deal of bang out of it. And those would be fights that, you feel like you're really favored to win, even though it's a little bit of a risk that people apply to. I believe that that's what Tio has been for a long time. I believe that. I don't ever believe for a second that, Tio was in their class. I believe that he was like a class and a half, maybe two below them. That his athleticism will allow for him to probably beat people on his level that are on that class.
Right.
So you can get away with that against certain folks, but against certain folks, that's just not happening.
You need more than that for certain folks, for sure.
Yeah. You're definitely going, and then you're gonna need the ability to change up. Like when you're going on your bike, you got a bike that changes gears.
Yeah.
You know how like when you decelerate, or not decline, descend or ascend, you got to switch them gears to help you.
Yeah.
You got to have that ability in ring against certain fighters. As some fighter, you can't just continue to just pedal the same way and think that you're going to tread that hill the same way or go down that hill.
You're gonna have to be able to make certain adjustments, otherwise,
Facts.
And you're gonna get what he got.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think?
The obvious next move to me, I don't know why he said he's going at 47. I don't know what. Your power isn't even there at 40. Imagine at 47. Aside from all of that, which I do not like Tio going that 40. I'm no Tio fan, but just from the objective perspective, putting myself in like his team shoes or whatever. If you can stay at 140, stay at 140 because the obvious next move to me is Cambosos too, right? Even if you have to go over there because
Nice.
Because let's be honest here, Cambosos is probably going to make him go to Australia. He did that to Devin Haney, right? So go over there, get your get back, And if that's not on the table, I mean, Subriel just lost. Make that happen. That's an option, in my opinion. And that's a stylistically, as much as I hate to admit it, that's a stylistically favorable match for Tio as well.
And there's history there.
Exactly, to say the
Mhm.
least. The other slap heard throughout the world. So I mean, that's just off the top of my head. I mean, I can probably come up with some
Oh,
other
tons more. Pyro, Bayern, I can't say his name. Bayern Artur,
um,
Bayernoslav, or
oh yeah, yeah, Artur Biarslanov. Yeah, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I can't say his last name to save my life, but yeah, him. You got Frank Martin there. You got Ramses Bartholomew. You got your boy Russell. You got what's the guy that Motias broke the Ponce? You got so much there, bro. It's just so much there that you can justify yourself against to show that you know what that was a bad night or he's just a special fighter.
Exactly, which are both true in my opinion. But I just think Frank Martin could be dangerous for him. I wouldn't go from Frank Martin right now. You need a win. You
Oh
need a
yeah,
win.
no doubt. I only say that because you know me, man. I don't harbor no ill will towards none of these fighters.
Yeah,
None of them. I mean, I can easily watch fighters who have disrespected my people because I want to see what they can do in the ring. I'm looking to see them prove themselves in their mettle against the other opponent in the ring. So I don't even hold any grudges against them or ill will. I just want to see the fights. So with that being said, man, the reason why these people get tarnished reps is because of who they fought. The reason why they get glowed up is because of who they fought. It just depends on who the people are rocking with and who they're not rocking with, how they feel about the people that have fought them. See, for me, I know Frank Martin not chump change. I know he's legit. I know he's one of, honestly, that's a name for Shakur. Shakur could fight him. You know,
I like that one. I do like that one.
you
Yes.
were supposed to fight him a while back, so why not revisit it now? You know what I'm saying? It's so many options at 40. It's so much that can happen at 40. But they're talking about going around 40. Why? It's so much smoke. Hitchens is there. Paro is there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got
And
Barbosa there,
and
Pitbull
Paro
there.
and Paro is available because Patty got injured, so that's off the table. So
Yeah,
maybe, yeah,
yeah. It's plenty of work there. And there's plenty of work for both of those guys. You got Keyshawn Davis there. T.O. was talking about fighting him. You can fight him. You know what
there's
I'm saying?
history there too. There's
There's
history.
history. It's just so much, man. And if you really are about that, if you really showing you why you're the GOAT or why you're making boxing great again, for both of their catch slogans, boom, there's action right there at 40.
Absolutely, and let's face it as well. I mean, who knows? Anything could happen, but I don't see him doing anything. He ain't got no business at 47, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that's why I say you will see them go to 47 for the right fights. They will not go fighting somebody that does not factor or benefit their style. So it's got to be someone their style can allow them to move around. And that's why I say what I have always said, bro. And then with recent findings, you starting to see that they've been planting narratives left and right for folks.
Yeah,
Action is at 40. Why not stay at 40 and go get it? Why not show how great you truly are? You can run amok in that division. And who gonna contest you then? The belts are splayed around. Nobody has more than one belt.
now, the more I think about it, that's true. That's true, and it has been that way for a while now, not for nothing, right? But the more I think about this deal, I think there are more. Okay, I could be wrong about this. Okay, this is just off the top of my head, but I think there are more favorable matchups for him at 47. To be honest with you, because the only guy
Then
that he
at
can
40,
stop
correct? Then at 40, correct?
exactly, Exactly.
Exactly. For both of them. More
Yeah,
favorable matchups at 47 than there are at 40.
for sure, bro. Because you got Sandor Martin, you got a bunch of
Exactly.
killers there. Yeah, no, it's just
Exactly. Nobody's speaking of Sandor Martin, who happens to be the Karen Kukadajin of that division.
exact. Thank you.
Pueo. It's so much wreck right there. We can name at least 9 fighters that would be great fights for them.
For sure,
But at 47, who can you name?
bro. No,
And if you're going to 47, why not go to 47 and fight Devin?
man, straight away, nah. You gotta get a W first. I mean, because Devin is gonna whoop his ass, bro. Let's be honest here. I mean, who knows, right? But I just,
But nobody whoops his ass. Remember in sparring, he be whooping ass in sparring, right? Beating heavyweights. Got a partner of mine, KB. He say that all the time, man. It's a bunch of stories about him whipping bigger dudes, light heavyweights, and things like that. Just getting in there sparring.
interesting.
I mean, that's a fight. Why go up there and fight that dude Conor Ben? Now, I ain't mad at the fight because it's going to generate some interest. It's going to expand his fan base and showcase his skills across the sea. And if that's what they're going to do, then that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I just only have a problem when everybody goes to favorite fighter syndrome mode, bro, and cues everybody else of favorite fighter syndrome. You feel what I'm saying? I don't like that, dog. Everybody gets around that stuff.
I, I love that you bring that up, right? Shakur and Conor Ben, because to be honest with you, bro, like I get it, and I also don't get it. I'll explain. Like I get it from the standpoint of that's probably money wise, that's probably the biggest fight for Shakur right
Okay,
now.
bet,
To be
bet.
honest, right?
I'm with
Especially
you
in
on
the
that.
UK. Like Conor Ben, not for nothing, whatever I feel about him, he does sell. That's something.
No, absolutely.
With all that being said, he doesn't even deserve a fight with Shakur Stevenson. You know this is on the side.
But it
Like what?
would be at his well, at a division closer to him than than
Exactly
Shakur.
right.
Yeah, so I think that almost kind of levels the deserving the fighter a little bit because it's going to a fight a division that ain't Shakur's division. Like he only really had one fight here.
Yeah.
So I feel what you're saying. I'm gonna let you continue though. My bad.
No, I was done. I was done.
Okay, so I fully understand what you're saying on both fronts too. I could see the money that can be made, and I can understand why you feel like he doesn't deserve it because you don't feel like he's a good fighter. Let me show you why it could make sense. Because first and foremost, the stable that they have don't have very much depth at these weight classes. So things that are in house are bare minimum. And of the bare minimum, there are certain names that they got there. I think they got dibs on Hitchens, right? Ain't Hitchens part of theirs?
I believe so. Yeah.
So that's a fight, but that's a fight right there, and a fight that can be unified because they both have belts. So that's a fight right there. But maybe not a fight you want because he's quote unquote close to him. And there is Keyshawn, who happens to be littermates now. I believe that they both are now under the zone. I know for certain they're both being managed by Jay Prince. You have who else? I think you got Cordina. I think you got another cat out there. You got Joe Crocker, I believe, or is Joe Crocker Queensberry?
I believe he's Queensberry, but I'm not so sure. But I believe
Okay, so that might be something that they still can work because they seem to work well with one another. It's just that he doesn't fare well. His fighters don't fare well against Queensberry, but that's a fight that they can look up. And then there's Conor Ben. So the talent pool is kind of like dim. And I mean, I'm not sure people are calling for a Hitchens fight because not too many people know him. Whereas they can build up and sell that fight more than they can sell a Cordina fight, more than they can sell I think the Crocker fight they both can sell.
Yeah.
But I think the bigger name over there is what's the name? So you get more bang for your buck there, and then it's quote unquote a style that should give him trouble, but really probably don't give him trouble. You know what I'm saying? The illusion, well, he's a puncher. I was in the ring with a puncher. They said I couldn't fight a puncher. Well, here's a puncher right here. You feel me? Because even though people say T.O. a puncher, let's face it, Shakur has had more knockouts north of 135, stoppages north of 135 than T.O. has.
Yeah.
So you could check that box off. And like I say, you can broaden up your horizons with a different fan base and fight in front of different folk, so you can get your name pushing a little bit more too.
More global. Absolutely.
And guess who else that did that?
Past from back in the day, or
Or just recently, who done went across the seas and had a fight out there?
Brian Norman and
Okay, Norman's one.
because I think you're thinking about someone specific here.
I'm thinking of a couple of people specific. I'm thinking Spence went across the seas and had a fight. I'm thinking Crawford went across the seas and had a fight, especially Crawford, because Crawford is the Mickey Freaky influence. Remember this term? I coined a lot of stuff we say out in these YouTube streets. I done coined it. The bud print. Remember the bud print.
Yeah.
He gonna go out there and beat on somebody in their hometown.
Devin Haney did it.
Devin Haney done did it. Spence done did it. Tank done did it. You get to broaden your horizons and go out there and fight somebody, and then on top of that, you fight somebody who a lot of people think is tough, but you really ain't in your wheelhouse.
I mean, Backward just did it. It didn't work out for him, but he just did it too.
But you see my point, though. The point is to get a better scale, get an international flair so that you can sell yourself even better. And then hopefully put yourself in a ring against somebody who got a name, but really ain't a name like that.
Right.
I'm being honest with it. This is no shade, bro. This is real rap.
This the truth, bro. Because it's perfect if you think about it. Because he's got the name, he's got the cachet, he's got the fan base, he's got the father, obviously, but he's not that good. So it's perfect, literally. Like it couldn't be a better scenario for Shakur. And I remember when he pulled up on him on Ariel Helwani, that's when that whole thing started. Because if I'm not mistaken, Conor Ben has had it with Ryan Garcia here and there, and has had it with a couple of people. But as far as I understand, never with Shakur. But that's when it started. So I mean, and I'll add to your point too. And I think it was. I agree with everything you say, actually. Because not only will make you more global, and it will add to your fan base, and will be better for your stardom, but also, oh shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Also, what was I going to say? Okay, I'll remember. I'm sorry, I just mix things up sometimes and I forget. Puro Sur, how you doing, brother? God bless you. I got royalty in the building. What was I gonna say? Makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense. Oh yeah, I remember now. So, from Shakur's point, okay, just to add to what you said, he has put in some serious work, bro. Like William Cepeda, Teofimo Lopez are two fights that I'm like, okay, you know what? You want to do Conor Ben and just have a layup? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Like he's earned that right to me. Is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I totally agree. And if Conor Ben want to fight him, then why not? You just put a man through hell and high water twice. But if you truly really want to show how great you are, you also can fight him, and you can fight him at his weight without the claws too, just because you're that much better. And I felt like that Conor, he's in a catch-22 because you just came off a 2 fight where you had somebody totally depleted in the ring.
Exactly. And before that, I think it was his fight with he was in Algeria, right? He had a fight with somebody else. and then he went into the whole Eubank thing. I just
Yeah, didn't he fight the young buck from not young, but ain't he from Cleveland or something like that? What's the brother name?
yeah, I know
Forget
what you're
his
talking
name. Somebody else fought him too.
about. Go ahead and look him up.
Dobson, wasn't it Dobson?
Pete Dobson.
Yeah, P. Dobson, wasn't it P. Dobson he fought?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Pete Dobson. Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, like I say, man, I don't have a problem with it either way, but I just have a problem with people justifying certain things and condemning certain things, bro, when it's the same thing. Just different folk. Oscar, my man, what's good with you, baby boy?
What's
Carnal.
good? Where you getting?
Oh,
Letting
my
y'all
bad.
talk.
Me carnal. Me, what is it? Mi hermano carnal. My bad.
What's going on? Yeah, I know y'all seen that Figueroa
Figgy.
pulling the upset. What's
Man, I don't even want to call it an upset, though, bro. I feel like Figueroa better than him, bro. I really do.
I think so too. I think just like Tio, he's been on a diet of not of yeah, nah, not as good competition. Does that Tio? I think Tio lost to Santa Martin and Jermaine Ortiz both.
Hey,
But
hey, can I ask you why you said that? Because I agree with you, but in that Sandor Martin particularly, how many rounds did you give Tio? I would like to know from both of you, as a matter of fact.
I think I give him like 4, but it was like a hard case to give him anything past 4. I had trouble giving it to him.
Yeah, I think I had a 9-3 to be honest with you, but it might have been
Okay, y'all better than me. I had it 10-2, bro. I had it 10-2. No, I'm serious. I could see 3 because I think he won the 7th round.
Yes,
I
to me,
forgot.
yes.
Yeah. I know he won the 7th round, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I just can't. It was that one night we were talking, Oscar, and we were in the Discord in the back, and we had that long talk, and you was talking about things that you got to do a lot
Oh
to,
yeah,
to get done, and you was like, "Dawg, it got to get done. I just
yeah,
can't be active and it not get done." See, I got a problem because for me, I thought Cruz won the fight against Mortai. I thought Mortai was active. I thought he did a beautiful job cutting the ring and bringing him back to him. But I saw
yeah,
this man catch punch after punch after punch and then roll with the punches he didn't catch. And it's written all over your face. They made a song about that. On his face, you could see the fight. On the other man's face, you could see him going out and having fun with some lady after the thing.
yeah.
I'm gonna slightly
Disagree?
just
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It was
I
a
say
close fight.
for sure, bro, because I had it a draw. To be honest with you,
I'm not
like
mad
I
at
had
that.
yeah, I ain't got no problem whatsoever with Andy Cruz, and I do not think. Well, okay, a case could be made maybe for it to be too soon. I don't believe it because otherwise it wouldn't have been as close as it was, right? So it wasn't like he got outclassed or whatever the case may be. But Murataya impressed me, bro. To be honest with you, I wasn't that high on Murataya. He never waned in the later rounds like he did against Saud Abdullayev. Like he to be honest with you, bro, I was very impressed with Murataya in that fight.
How about you, Oscar?
No, I liked it. I think it was a very good fight. I've been watching it a couple more times. I still have Andy winning slightly, but I just think the problem with that card, in general, I think it just comes from that one card of Tim Cheatham.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
for
that
sure. Oh, for sure. Facts.
119, 110 or some shit like that.
That
Yeah,
definitely didn't happen. I don't care what fight anybody was watching. I know they didn't watch that.
No way.
I know they didn't watch that. So
I'm not mad at the winner though, because it was a very close fight.
me neither. I'm not mad. It was a close fight, and I'll say it this way. I thought that in the last 3 rounds, Mortia looked like he wanted it more.
Yes,
And because he looked like he wanted it more and he did more to be active in there, they awarded it to him. I still believe he was catching a lot of those shots, but it looked like he wanted it more. So I can't be mad at anybody saying it was a draw. I can't be mad if anyone says he won the fight. I just thought that, if we're going, because this is the adage right now that's out there. They're pure boxers, and pure boxers can never be beat by people who are punchers. Well, this dude was considered a puncher, and I thought that the other guy outboxed him, yet he didn't win the fight.
Yeah, I
So,
think so too.
and
I,
the people, oh, go ahead, my bad, go ahead.
no, I think so too. I have to agree 100%. I think it's like Andy Cruz and Pitbull Cruz and Roach. Do I think Roach outboxed Cruz? Yes. Do I think Roach won the fight? Hell no. And
Puro, let me get okay,
I
I'm sorry.
think what lost Andy in a lot of people's eyes is the fact that he kept sitting on them ropes, and Moritai just kept punching, and he did not throw anything back. Though Moritai didn't hurt him or didn't land flush a lot of times, he was throwing more than Andy.
That's a fact. I agree.
For sure. Puro Sur, God bless you, bro. What you got?
What's
Fire
going on,
away.
fellas? What's going on?
What's up, Puto?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Tommy?
Man, we got royalty in the building and
Hey,
in the
man,
back.
I'm gonna be honestly. I'm gonna tell you,
I
man.
know Tommy's royalty, bruh.
Come on, bro.
Hey,
I'm not royalty. He was talking
king
to
of the
you,
castle.
dog.
King of the
He
castle.
didn't say that at all until you showed up, man. And Oscar, once you two showed up, that's when the royalty came in. Oscar was about to cook on the Shakur situation, man. I'm
Yeah.
just letting you know because I mean not Puto. I'm sorry. Irony had said, what did he think about Shakur's prospectus going up to 47 or staying at 40? And Oscar was about to go on and give his take, and I had diverted it by asking him how he felt about the T.O. Sandor Martin fight because I thought he got washed in that fight.
Being modest, bruh. You're the royalty here, bruh.
Oscar, you were gonna say about Shakur at 40 or 47. What you think? Which one is best? And
I
then
think
Puro.
40 is better just because he just got there. He is the best fighter in paper. He is the best fighter at 40. I think he's got to defend it. I didn't like the fact that he said, if you want me to fight you at 147, you got to put a hydration clause because you are the best fighter at 140, so there's no need for you to go to 147. That's just me personally. But as long as he keeps going up and not going down, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem if he was to go back down to 135 just because, and I say this a lot. I mean, a lot of people gave a lot of problems to Tank after he beat Barrios because they were like, he can make the weight and he beat an interim belt holder, so there's no reason for him not to go to 140. Well, Shakur is the best fighter at 140, so if he goes back down, I don't really like him.
Okay. Puro.
What's up? What's up?
Shakur at 40, 47. What you think is best? And so on.
I mean, he just got to 40. I agree. I agree
Okay.
with Oscar. What Oscar said.
And
I
let me
don't
get
think
your
it's.
take on Murataya versus Cruz as well. I don't think I got that yet.
No, yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't know. I don't. But to back to Shakur, I don't think he's the best at 140. I mean, like you said on paper, yeah, I'll buy that. I mean, to be honest, I don't think Tio was the best at 40. He took the belt off of Josh, so
Old
he was
man Josh.
lineal. So so at the end of the day, I mean, he was the best guy. I mean, he just hadn't looked really good. But yeah, so you got to give him credit for that. But I mean, hopefully he stays and fights more than one of the top guys at 140. But
Who,
we'll see, man.
who to you is the best at 40? Keyshawn or who?
Well, Keyshawn just got there too, bro. So I mean, literally, into these guys fight each other. I can say who's
That's the
definitively the best. But like I said, if people want to say Shakur because he beat Tio and Tio beat Josh, I'll buy that. But I mean, I think Gary Antoine's up there in the division. Keyshawn had an impressive performance, even though I thought he was going to take him out early. Remember, I was telling you, Irony?
For sure.
I thought I was going to go 3 rounds, but it went 12. So, credit to Jermaine. You got Duarte that looked the best he's looked versus What's the name of the guy from Chicago?
Yo, I forgot about him.
He's gonna fight Hitchens now. He's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
fight
fighting Hitchens. But who did he fight before that? I forget.
Kenneth Sims.
Sims. Yeah, yeah. Like he looked the best he's looked. Like he's definitely improving under. I think he's with Robert, isn't he?
Tim Layton, God bless you. Yes, he is with Robert.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Like if I had to pick, I would say it's a toss up between like Shakur and Gary Antoine, for me.
Interesting. Because
Willow's still a live dog too. I mean, a lot of people had him winning against Matias, and if we would have had the decision, I wouldn't be mad at people saying he was the best at 140.
Oh, if he had the decision, he would have beat the most champions at the division. So
for sure, because he would have beaten Russell, Sandor Martin, even though I don't agree that he beat Sandor Martin, but whatever. He would have beaten Russell, Sandor Martin, and Surreal Matias. Like that would trump any other win that Richardson Hitchens may have, or who's the other one, or even well, maybe not Tio. We got to think about that one because he got Josh Taylor, Loma. But
man, he got Josh Taylor on his way out, who should have been up to probably 47 for a while, bro. I'm like Porter on that. I don't let names like you ever had a present and that bad boy was in the nicest wrap box. That box was real big and everything, but when you opened it up, it was nothing but another box, and you had to open that one up and open that one up and open the next one up and open the next one until you got to your present, and your present wasn't what you thought it was. I'm thinking that's what Josh Taylor was, man, and I haven't seen him look good ever since he was given a victory over Prograis.
That's what I was mentioning earlier. I think it was on BVO's channel, Tommy, or maybe Dubs. That like
the Ramirez
I
fight
actually
was
think
awesome.
these guys peaked already. Ramirez, Regis, and Josh, because like literally when they were on their roads to like unify the division and try to get undisputed, these guys were monsters at that division, bro.
Yeah.
I think that it just took a lot out of them. All three of them, to be honest. Like literally, like I thought Regis beat him too, Tommy, but it was like a razor thin fight in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
Razor close, excuse me.
Yeah, hell of a fight, bro.
Absolutely. I think his fight there and the fight with Ramirez.
Yeah, I thought Ramirez was a good one, man.
Yeah, but I think it took a lot out of him.
Yeah, I think it took a lot out of all of them.
Yeah.
Like Regis, I like Regis, like ever since like like they all got like all done, they all like fell off, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Not
see
only
Regis
that, a lot of people think Josh Taylor lost to Catterall.
Oh, he definitely lost to Catterall. I'm sorry.
I think so too.
The first one, yeah, for sure.
Me personally, I don't think so. I still edged it to Josh, but I mean,
You did?
Yeah, I think Catterall sucks. I'm not gonna lie. So I mean,
In that fight in particular, though?
what happened? In which fight in particular? The first one?
And the first Catterall.
Yeah. I thought Josh edged it. I thought it was a close fight. But like,
So
like
you
I was
thought he
saying,
came on late?
I don't rate Josh Catterall at all. I mean, or was Jack Catterall over there?
Jack Catterall, yeah.
I don't rate him that high. He's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong, but I don't really rate him. So like to me,
Oh, he is a fighter.
I think I see him as I agree with you, Puro, on that one. I think he's maybe with Bosie he can get to B plus, but that's like his ceiling, in my opinion. He really disappointed me in the Barbosa fight, bro.
Yeah,
that was his thing.
But to Pur's point, I would just mention that one just because you can really see Josh Taylor just slowing down on that particular fight. I have Catterall winning me personally, but you can see Taylor just broken good at that point.
Yeah, he looked like shit. No, I agree with you.
For sure. But because to your point, Puro, that's the problem. Like I was talking with T earlier about that. Like that division, as hard as deep and interesting as it is, when was the last time they unified, bro? Like the belt keeps switching hands, and they don't seem interested in unifying.
Last time who unified? Which division?
140.
Well, the Tio and the Barbosa. No, that was a mandatory. Never mind. Yeah. Well, the last time would be when the undisputed Josh and Ramirez, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. I believe so too. Yeah, because that was when. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So it's been a minute, bro. So Gary Anton is about to defend against Andy Hiroka. Okay, Hitchens is going to defend against Duarte. Subriel just lost. So we got Dalton. Who knows what he's going to do? And Shakur just won. So it's like I don't know. Is Dalton gonna fight Shakur? I don't see that. You know, I don't know. It's awesome, but it's frustrating at the same time.
I could see that fight happening. I ain't gonna lie.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I could see that.
I mean, if Conor Ben is on the table for the UK, you're not gonna choose Dalton Smith. I mean, maybe for unification, but on money alone, the obvious choice is Conor Ben.
I mean, that's another. I mean, I think that's the highest odds of happening because it's like literally like I would say like lately, I would say maybe like a year and a half or the last 2 years, all these guys are like fighting like money fights, bro. Like you get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
or like or they're like I'm not saying they're cherry picking or anything, they're just picking certain opportunities. You know, it's like so like literally I could see that like the Conor Ben fight being next, even though like I don't, like how's Conor even gonna make that weight, bro?
Yeah.
Kind of make what weight?
147.
Yeah, I think his days at 147 is going to be tough, but I don't think he really respects Shakur because I don't think he thinks he poses a threat, and he don't care what he saw in that ring against Tio. He thinks that I'm just a bigger dude, so I can
Walk right
have
through him.
my way. Yeah, I could have my way.
So he wants him to come down even lower, but my bad. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say I'll say this: the reports in the UK say they want Kelly versus Connor next
Ooh.
at 154 for the belt.
Oh man. Now let me ask you guys this: do you want to see Bacon versus Kelly rematch or no?
I don't want to see Kelly fight ever again.
I'm with Oscar on that one, bro. Like literally, like that's my first time watching this guy, bro. I'm like, no, thank you.
I love it.
I just
Some
don't
Oscar,
get
bro.
it.
I love that, bro.
I just don't get how people were like, he boxed him beautifully and this and that, and he's such a tremendous
He's
fighter.
a dirty
When
fighter too.
yes,
He's
when
kind of
Devin
dirty.
Haney literally pulled that against Ramirez, and you call him a runner. You say Shakur and De Los Santos was probably one of the most boring fights ever. I agree though. And then you see Kelly do that to Bakram and win. I think Bakram should have won that with activity alone. There was rounds especially in the later rounds, where you couldn't even put Kelly throwing more than double digits.
Yeah, and he got him hurt towards the end. You know, he was almost there for the
Yeah,
knockout. You know?
Nah, I share in that sentiment, man. I don't want to see. I don't care to see him fight anymore. I think his best days are behind him, and I think anything else is just journeyman status. That being said, man, I think that for all of them, well, since you did say about the Ben fight, only reason why I say I'm for him fighting is because he had them good eggs, and them good eggs got him some vacation. And then on top of that, he got Chris Eubanks to come down like 3 weight classes to fight him. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind that. Huh? I'm sorry, Poodle. What happened, Poodle?
Was it Oscar?
Oh, my bad. What'd you say, Oscar? Am I hearing stuff? My bad, dog.
Maybe
no, I didn't say anything. I was on mute. Nah, but
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead, keep cooking.
I would say that I still think while it's not a fight I would want to see, it's a fight that they can sell and they can continue to build. Because ultimately, man, I want this. I want Shakur in the ring with Tank, and if Tank can get out of his troubles and get into the ring, I want him to be focused, and I want him to be pissed at all this that's been going on, so that they can make this fight. And the more he does well, the better that excuse goes away. That what does he bring to the table? I want him to go out there and do well. I want him to put on the thing, and I want them to get in the ring at their best at weights that will complement both of them, so that we can have no excuses. That's what I would hope for. So that's why I want him to do whatever he's going to do to build up that profile, to build up his mystique, and for him to show his goods, man. And if this power puncher, so to speak, is something that he has to test himself to get prepared for, then let's do it. I'm all for it. But I do know at 40, we can name at least 12 fighters that will give you problems. We just said one who I believe beat a lot of people. I believe he beat Puello. I believe he beat Tio. In fact, I think he trounced Tio. Thought he beat Puello 8-4. Honestly, Sandor Martin. You got. Like I said, you got Gary Antoine Russell, you got Keyshawn Davis, you got Sabril Matias, you got Paro there, you got Bjarnaslav there, you got Ponce there, you got Ergashev there, you got
And the Hiroka. I mean, you
Hiroka
name it.
there. You know what I'm saying? You just got names there that you will test yourself against. Now they might not be big names, but hell, they give you big trouble in that ring, and there's a lot of activity for you because you're the problem solver. You the man that got all the answers in the ring. Let's answer some of these questions.
Let me
Let's get
ask
some
you
of these
this.
problems out the way.
Let me ask you this. Do you think it's wise? Well, actually, for all three of you, do you think it would be wise for Shakur to fight Lamont Roach for the purpose of making a point? Obviously, Tank got to get his shit together. Okay, that's a whole other thing that has nothing. There's no control that Shakur has over that, obviously. But from Shakur's standpoint, because let's be honest here, Devin Haney, we can throw names, Connor Ben. Money wise, there's one fight, and that's Tank Davis, fellas. Let's be honest here. Okay. So with all that being said, does it make sense for Shakur to fight Lamont Roach in order to cement himself? Look, I beat the guy that you couldn't beat. I beat the guy that made you take a knee. Whatever. You can cook something real hot with that. Or am I maybe wrong? I don't know. Any of you, all of you, I would like to hear that.
Maybe at 135, but at 140, I don't think so. Because he don't bring nothing to the table.
Who Tank? Don't bring nothing to the table?
No, Lamont.
Well, he's the guy that drew Tank, bro. Don't.
Wait. Yeah. Okay, I got you. My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Peter. Oscar.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, because he's not the guy that beat that draw Tank. He's the guy that draw up against Cruz.
Okay.
That's what he is. I mean,
That's true. That's true. That's true as well. You drew against the guy that Tank beat with one hand.
and
Uh,
I don't. I mean, I understand styles make fights, but I mean, it's not like Lamont. Lamont's also one of the least active fighters in the last 2 years.
yeah.
Hell, in the last 3 years, he's one of the least active fighters, and I don't think he. I think he's good. Don't get me wrong. I think he is a very good fighter. I think he's a very good boxer. But to like Thomas Hill said, I mean, if you're gonna fight Lamont Roach, you're gonna fight Sandra Morton, Puello, uh, Hell Matias, Pitbull Cruz himself. Answer some of your like you can tackle so many styles that I don't know. I don't get the point of fighting at Lamont Roach. You can fight guys with bigger names than Lamont Roach at 140. Well, let's not say bigger, but that will pose more of a challenge than Lamont Roach.
Interesting. Budo, what you got? T, what you got?
Well, hell, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm all for it. I'm all for it because it gets to put both people who like to do a lot of talking in a position where they can talk with their fists and clarify themselves, and they can get a little bit of clarity there. I mean, I hate to say it, bro, but I don't think we got. Nah, I ain't gonna even say it, man. I would love to see it, but I think like Oscar said, remember the guy Big Hat Barroso?
Yeah.
He's in 40. Remember the Asian guy he went and fought? Who was his name? He can fight him. It's so many people up in there that can be that they can match up with. That's gonna be a different style that he has not seen or has been in the ring with. And I do get the relativity towards Tank. And I mean, for that reason alone, there is Pitbull there. There is Ryan. Well, no, Ryan's a class above.
Yeah.
There is Pitbull. There is Roach. There is what's his name? Frank Martin. There are so many people that you can. Oh well, see, this is what I did. Now you right. Roach was fortunate that day to get a draw. You know what I'm saying? put his name in the foray. If that's which way they would go, I would like to see it. But I don't think, and this is me, I don't believe they go the route of difficulty. I think they go the path of least resistance.
Yeah.
So I think that the fights we'll see will be fights that are not like ordinary, but can provide extraordinary benefit to the way people, quote unquote, gloss it, so to speak. And I think that that's what we'll see. But there are plenty of people that he could go in there for.
I love it. I love it. Udo, are you there? That's okay. It's probably busy. Interesting. Interesting. Man, we can talk about 140 alone for a while. um, let's see what else we got. Fury coming back. I don't know if anybody want to comment on that. He's fighting Arson Bekmambetov. I think it's a pretty easy fight for him. To be honest with you, unless you end up fighting AJ, I don't really want to hear it. I don't really want to see Usyk 3. I don't want to see Chisora 4. I don't want to see Wilder 4. I don't, not really. You know, there's one fight, and that's AJ. But go ahead.
I think Fury's comeback is going to be better than any opposition that Thomas has faced. That's the guy I want to see against Thomas. Don't just show me somebody at least in your age rank, not just the UK nursery home.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I mean,
yeah, a lot of people think that ship is sailed. I kind of agree, but I don't think it's the same. I don't think that ship has sailed as much as Amir Khan and Kell Brook ship sailed. You know,
What ship are we talking about?
The Fury AJ. You know,
Fury AJ?
Yeah.
I don't think it's sealed. I don't think it's sealed.
Not completely. Not completely.
I believe. See, over there, everything's good. I mean, hell, Jared Chisora is still big over there.
yeah, I was
They
gonna
call him
say
Bones.
the UK made Conor Benn in Eubank.
Right.
Not one, but 2-time pay-per-view and Fight of the Year candidates. I don't see why they can't make AJ and Fury.
Hey, but Oscar, that first one, you know, definitely was Fighter of the Year candidate, though. I don't know about the second one. It was a good
No,
fight,
yeah.
but that first one was lit. I'm sorry. I was
No,
entertained.
it was a good fight, but then like you look, what I'm saying is like they made it seem like it was
No,
A-level
I feel you.
fighters.
Yeah, I feel you. They made it look like pay-per-view used to be for a certain ilk of fighters. Now it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, I got you. No, I feel you.
But it was a good fight. The first one was a good fight.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a whole hell of a lot.
And AJ is the biggest draw out there, and then you got also what the third or fourth biggest draw, and Steel and Fury. And let's not forget, Fury slayed the. You know how it is, man. You remember how it was with King Kong and Godzilla?
Yeah.
Who the hero in that flick? Godzilla is, man. The damn lizard is the freaking hero, dog. So you already know, man. He done already slain King Kong, dog, when he beat down Wilder and whatnot, dog. So you know they love him for that. You know, people love boxing in general, man. They can sell anything out that way. That's why I'm saying it makes sense to do the Conor Benn fight because they could do it over there and it will sell. And because he did Tio like that, you know, they're gonna really hype it up.
The way I look at it, bro, and I agree for sure, but the way I look at Fury AJ, I don't think either of them are done. You know, I think they got 1-2 fights to give great performances at. I don't think that's why I don't like when people make the analogy with Amir Khan and Kell Brook because those two to me were obviously like over the hill by the time they got together, right?
Yeah.
But Fury and AJ may not be what they were 3-4 years ago, granted, but they still Fury still not for nothing. I know the first one he should have got stopped. I know that. Everybody knows that. Stevie Wonder knows that. But at the end of the day, he gave Usyk, you know, fits, bro. Like he did, you know, and AJ gave Usyk fits in the second fight as well. So and I mean I guess I believe they're gonna put up a great fight, bro. For whatever reason, I believe that if it happens this year, you know?
Somebody getting knocked out for sure. For
Yes.
sure, I know that. I agree. I not let me reiterate the fact that I agree with Oscar. I do believe they are done as far as seriously competing for titles and things like that. But I also agree with what you said. For a fight or two, I think they can give us a little bit of magic. And that fight in particular, I believe they can give us a little bit of ET phone home. Somebody's hitting that ground, and as as out of shape as your boy has been, he's still been able to compete.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was agreeing. I think Fury is. I think the question now, and especially nowadays, relies more on AJ, not physically but mentally, because that car crash took something more than just
Oh
a.
man, great point.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about. I don't know. I know Fury is good. I don't know about AJ now. When before it
No,
was
great
Fury, I
point.
don't know about Fury, and I know AJ is good. Now the roles have flipped now.
Oh, that's why you the man, bro. That's a hell of a point, dog. Matter of
Yep.
fact, the way you just constructed that whole thing, with at first it being Fury, you had the question, but now it's gonna be him. Cause my question was, dog, I don't think ever AJ would have struggled with what's the big brother name that came from the WUFC?
Franz Ngannou.
Yeah. And when he got in the ring, he showed that Ngannou didn't belong in there with him.
Right.
Whereas your boy pushed your boy Fury to the brink. I mean, he really had to box
For sure.
to win the fight, dog.
For sure.
And then at that time, I was like, "Oh, he gonna spark Fury," but it is Fury, and like I can never get. I mean, I know there was two long counts in that series, man, but when it was a long count, the way he rose up, and then after rising up, he got up and went to work.
Here's the
That's
thing.
the. Go ahead.
Oh, just real quick. Here's the thing with Tyson Fury that I've come to realize. Right, he is the type of, and there's people like this in every sport. Right, they perform to the level that they perceive their competition at. What I mean by that is, when he's got to fight Wilder, when he's got to fight Usyk, he's gonna, no bullshit. But when he's fighting, Tom Schwartz, Otto Walling, sometimes he gets into trouble because he doesn't think much of them. Franz
Mm,
Ngannou, USS Cunningham, and so on. I can go on and on. He sometimes gets into trouble because clearly, you can see it in his body, for God's sakes. He clearly doesn't take him seriously. And that's the thing with Tyson Fury. So when it's time, that's why I think for whatever reason he's gonna make it happen with AJ, because he's the type of guy that will get up for the right fight. Now that could be detrimental. Obviously, he's got into deep shit in fights that should have been layups for him. But when it's that fight, bro, he typically shows up, bro. Not for nothing.
I'm gonna let Oscar tackle it first, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts. Unless you
On
don't
the
want to
Fury,
tackle it.
on the Fury thing. I
On
mean,
just what he said right there about how he can be prepared for the tougher fights, but be out of whack for the fights that he should wash folks in.
nah, yeah, I think I agree on that one. But that's to me, that's what. I mean, Fury is good. I don't know about all time great, but he's great. But I never liked that because then your consistency if it's good whenever you're young, but now that you're old, if you're not consistent with it, I mean, that's what happened in that Ngannou fight. He fought down in the position. He didn't take it seriously. Boom. He lost the fight. I mean, technically, if you look at it in boxing terms, he lost the
Oh, he
fight.
lost the fight. You're right about that. For him being a boxer, oh, he lost
Yeah.
that fight.
So it's like, and then yeah. So yeah, I do agree that he fights to the level of his opposition. I also agree you see it in every sport. And I think Fury is good, but like I said, the question doesn't come from Fury now. It comes from AJ.
No, that's a great point. That's a damn good point.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so, so my take on it with regards to Fury and the way he treats his professionalism, because that's under professionalism. I think his professional is poor. I think it mirrors the life of the imagery that the moniker that they sell, the Gypsy King, right? Gypsies they're all over the place.
Yeah, travelers.
But they're loyal to one another and they pull together for one another. And I think that's what his career is like. Let's all over the place. But when it's time to get busy, he gets busy. And he's just got enough talent. Like my man Oscar said, he's just good enough to get by when he's just shiznit. And it's like food. Like I know in every culture there's a dish just thrown together, but that is just fire. But it's touching. It's all kind of stuff that you wouldn't think. That's his body of work. Literally, his fighting career and his fighting physique is like goulash or something that's the jailhouse food. They call it smash. Just all types of stuff in there. It don't look delectable, but it just comes out to be pretty damn good when it's
Gumbo. It's the gumbo. It's the
for sure.
It's all that stuff, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what he is. I think that it has allowed him to be highly successful because first and foremost, let's not face it, man. When we think of him, we still think of him under the banner, and there's a banner in boxing that they always like to use. It's that Great White Hope. And, he falls in line with that because he's able to conquer and be amongst the elite. So there's always that backing there. The dynamic. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay. And then there's, the fact that, I could be out of shape, but still great. You know how that appeals to so many people? I cannot have my ish together, but I still can be great. That's endearing to folk, man.
That's what makes
just like me.
Cesar Chavez the greatest Mexican boxer of all time in Mexico. And Mark Antonio Barrera said this first, and he's and I agree with him. It's like we take the not the example. He's not the
right.
We take the anomaly as the example when in reality it's just an anomaly. Like it shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And what he said is like Julio Cesar Chavez, he will train and be like, bring me more drugs, bring me more women, and be successful doing it. And we took that as that's how it should be. When in reality,
that's the life. Yep.
When in reality, it's just like, hey, it's an anomaly. It shouldn't happen, but he is that good.
It's like Maradona, bro. Same thing.
Yeah, it's like Maradona.
Yeah, that's a perfect analogy, actually.
Wait, was Oscar here that day we were talking soccer?
I don't think so.
Hey, who's your great Oscar? Since you said it, bro.
Like my favorite player ever.
Yeah, and then the one of recent time. You could do era.
One of recent time is gonna be, probably Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. Of all historic. Dang, there's so many good ones. I mean, you got, for me, Ronaldinho, but then you also have R9, you have Zizou, you have Paolo Maldini, you have Pirlo, you have Gattuso, you have Cafu, you have Carlos, you have Cruyff, you have
come on, bro. Andres Iniesta, come on.
That first guy is who your boy said. He said that same name. I can't say it right, so I'm not going to even butcher it.
Ronaldinho, yeah.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that because I stand on Pele. I stand on Pele. I was like, you think he better? He's like, man, bro. Hey, they're like close, but man, something about. And I think because I don't really know the game like you guys know the game. So I don't know why it's so much more impressive that this person, given the position that person played, is this effective as opposed to another person at this position.
Yeah.
But man, what I do know is man, every name that you name, I've seen them play and they were great, man.
Let me put it to you this way, T. Hill. It's like if I can make a basketball analogy. for example, a Tony Allen, a Patrick Beverly, a Mutombo, a defensive stopper, right? That can necessarily put up points on the board like that. You
Hmm.
know, um, it will never be, whether we think it's okay or not, right? Will never be as valued, rather, for lack of a better term, as somebody that can put points on the board, because at the end of the day, like soccer is about, at the end of the day, soccer is about scoring goals,
Goals, exactly.
and basketball is about putting buckets. It's what it's all about.
Hmm.
And I may feel some type of way about that, or whatever the case may be, but it is what it is. Like a good, you will never take, I'm sorry. You got a good striker and a good defender. You can only have one. You're gonna take the striker. It is what it is. Just like if you have a Tony Allen and you have I don't know, Monte Ellis, you're probably gonna take Monte Ellis, bro. He can put 30 on you every night. Like it's just the way that the game is set up, and it makes certain positions, like you posed the question, right? What makes certain positions least, like a Gianluigi Buffon, who's the best goalkeeper of all time.
Facts.
Okay, but I'll never take him before I'll take Zidane, before I'll take
Oh, I don't know
Ronaldinho.
about that.
Well,
Yeah,
but
because you got to stop people from scoring too. Those.
Because me and Irony see the game different. Like, and we know about the game, but we see it different. So
But
the
don't you
way
got
I
to
see it is,
stop people from
you have,
scoring as well too?
no,
yeah, but the way I was taught is you have two specialists, and that's your striker and that's your keeper. A good keeper will win you more games than a good striker, in my opinion.
interesting, interesting.
But I would take Gianluigi Buffon over Zidane, but I wouldn't take Gianluigi Buffon over Ronaldo Nazario, R9, the original Ronaldo, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, yeah, the Brazilian Ronaldo.
Yeah, the Brazilian one.
Nah,
Because
that's
to
the
me,
best
that
striker.
guy's a perfect, like, whenever you think about a striker, you gotta look at some highlights of R9, Ronaldo
So to
Nazario. To me,
you, to
he's a
you guys,
perfect striker.
what makes the perfect striker? Like what do they have to do?
Have
Honestly,
Go ahead.
for me, whenever he don't have the ball, he has to hold the defense back. He needs to have that presence where the defense are just following him, and he needs to wherever he moves, the defense moves because that's called like pulling guard, and then it
Yeah,
opens up areas. Whenever he has the ball, he needs to be able to retain it, pass it, pass it backwards or sideways, and the most importantly, just put up numbers on the goal. But if he can do all that and not put numbers on the goal, I'm cool with it as long as he's able to retain the ball because it gives you time, it gives you space, it opens up so many layers to the game. But whenever you don't have a striker, a short striker, that's what you never hardly ever see short strikers. You don't have
yeah.
that because they're just more like get the ball and pass it to him as fast as you can. If not, he's not going to be able to take a shot.
They use it like a decoy when it's a small guy, like a Suarez or someone like that, typically.
Yeah,
But I
but
would say, oh,
whenever
go
you
ahead.
have
I'm sorry.
someone tall and that has presence and that has goals, it pulls the defense away. It opens up so many areas that it allows the rest of the attack shine.
I would say to me, and I love everything you say, brother. But to me, I think the most important thing that a striker has to have is stoicism, and the reason why I say that is because typically the striker is the one that has the least time to think with the ball. So he needs to be because typically the striker is the one that's going to score the ball, right? You can have outliers here and there, but the number nine, the striker, is the guy that you have as specialist, like you said, right, to score to score the goal. So he needs to have to be able to keep calm in chaos, because you're going to have defenders all over you, the goalkeeper and so on. So, and you only got so much time to think. Like, it's not like a midfielder or like a how do you say this in English? Los punteros, los de los lados. How do you say this in English, Oscar?
A wingman.
The wingman, exactly, or a winger. They typically have more time with the ball to think, but a striker has the defense right in his face. So he has to be able to have that stoicism, in my opinion. But that's a great answer by Oscar as well.
No, absolutely.
Like
So
a
so
like a center typically doesn't have as much time as a PG has to think with the basketball, for example. I like to give you an example.
nah, I understand. I understand you perfectly. I understood both of you. It's just because there's been so many great players. Like we have within recent years seen three extraordinary players.
Yes, all time greats.
And
And
got
I,
to
I
see
think
them. Go
I
ahead.
think and I think we got to see a lot of players that were just a tad below them. They just got lost in the sauce because those three players were just generational talent. Like they were like just like Maradona, just like Pelé, just like Ronaldinho, just like Messi and Ronaldo right now. It's like we got to miss a lot of them because now you have we miss Lewandowski, Robin, Ribery, Sergio Ramos, Iniesta, Xavi, Kaká, uh, so many players, and I can go on and on. Thomas Mueller, Philip Lamb, uh,
Hmm.
Thomas Mueller. I mean, there are just so many.
Javier Zanetti. Don't forget about Javier Zanetti.
Zanetti, Miroslava Klose, like, but these three were just so memorable. They were so great that we kind of got spoiled in a way that we because before, like in Ronaldinho era, if you scored 20 goals a season, you were considered a good striker. Now you can score 40 goals a season, not win anything, and you're trash. Like we got spoiled in a way.
I would say so, man. I mean, to like you said, I mean, and that's a great way to put it because there were a lot of great players that just were a step below them, but just were great in their own right. Like if they weren't there, these would be the guys we would talk about. But it's just great to see one person going out, another person coming in, and as that person's coming in, you got somebody right behind them on the wing. Like, and now you got some new cats coming out that are like really, really good.
Yeah, and sadly, they will always just be compared to the because it's so recent too. We're looking for the new era and all this and that, and they just get lost in the sauce. And there's so many. Like you had, it just happened to this guy, João Felix. He was supposed to be the next Ronaldo. He had two good seasons and then trash all around.
The Atletico Madrid dude.
Yeah, they
Oh
pay 120
yeah,
million for him, and he turned out not to be that good.
bro. I thought for sure that dude was the truth, man. Oh my goodness.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you one thing, man. For them to play that sport, bro, they are in some serious ass shape, dog. That is some constant running.
bro. All damn day for 90 minutes, bro. I played that stuff as a kid. Oh my goodness. I
I
remember
went,
my coach yelling at me because I didn't run sometimes. I just stood like a fucking plant in the field.
bro. I can go to the park, man, and you can see like older men like playing, and they drinking beer, but they running up and down that field, up and down the field, bro. And that's why you can see when you enjoy what you do, or you're competitive. Hello. Is grandma's cooking here? Sorry about that. When you yeah, you love the game and you're competitive, you will push past fatigue, man. That they be out there playing they asses off, man. I went out there and tried to play with them. I was winded like a mug. I'm like, yo, bro, but I don't had the love for it to push past that fatigue. So I was tapped out, man. And on top of that, I wasn't good. So I was just out there just a body. And that's not a sport you want to be a body in because that ball comes whizzing by your head quick, fast, and in a hurry. That is hurt. But it was fun for a bit, though, until I got tired.
It happens.
Uh,
Talking about the soccer is crazy because the World Cup is coming to town.
Oh, for
yes.
sure. I
I
love
just
I love watching soccer, man. Soccer hella competitive.
I just don't like
Yeah.
them ticket prices though.
Oh, you
Oh, you
know,
mean going to? Okay, bet.
nah, I watched that shit on
Wait,
my
wait, wait,
TV.
wait, wait, wait. Wait, you in Oklahoma? You say?
Yeah, but Dallas is 2 hours away. But I'm not going to the
Oh,
stadium.
okay. I was about to say I
I ain't
don't
paying
know
no,
they got a
I ain't
team
paying
out
no
there.
40,000.
Yeah, that World Cup is legit, boy. It's the single most watched sport in the world. Crazy.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
World Cup is by far the most watched event. I know it's not like one day like Super Bowl or something, but or 7 games. It's like 2 months or something. But
Hey, I watched the World Cup, bro. I
bro,
love me some World Cup.
you
I
can't
I
love
miss
do
that.
that
too.
stuff. I'm telling you.
Talk about that. Who y'all think is gonna win? I mean, I think I'm guessing we all watch soccer.
Great question. T Hill.
Man, I'm not sure, bro. But if I had to put my money on somebody, man, not Greece, not Greece. Uh,
Spain.
Spain. Yeah, Spain.
I was thinking about Spain, but I think it's between three teams, and I
For the
think it's
women,
between
Spain in particular, for sure. For the women, or
uh,
or Korea. No, ain't Korea tough in the women?
Oh,
USA.
I
I
and
saw.
think
women, yeah.
usually wins in the women, right?
Huh?
USA, I think, is the best team in the women, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about the women dominate. The U.S. women dominate the. My bad. I didn't mean to switch off. Go. Let's go to the men. Let's go to the men. Sorry about
Oh
that.
no,
For
no,
me, the
I
man is La France.
France.
yeah,
Okay.
for
I
sure.
doubt they'll be good this year. I mean, it's because if they're good this year, then you're talking about since 2018 they've been good. That'll be what 50, that'll be 12 years in the top one, top two, and that'd be insane.
Mm,
That is insane. They always are good too. I know there's always an outlier that gets in there too.
Probably,
That one. Who you think would be the outlier?
I think Morocco again.
Okay. I ain't
interesting.
mad at that.
It's usually a team from Africa.
It is. It is. It's just which one though? Because sometimes it's
Sometimes,
Qatar,
exactly. Nigeria,
Cameroon, Nigeria.
Ghana. Don't forget about Ghana, bro. Oh my goodness. That World Cup in South Africa, they got to like quarterfinals against Uruguay. Bro, that's the most brutal game I've ever seen in my life, bro. Because everybody, not for nothing, okay? Because everybody talks about the Suarez handball and this and that, right? Listen, bro, they beat the shit out of the Uruguay players, bro. Oh my goodness, I'm talking about busted eyebrows. They were like really physical game, you know. That's this is why I tell people the World Cup is can't miss event. Even if you hate soccer, you need to watch because
Yes.
the level of intensity, bro. Like the fan, it's not like the fan bases are not like in basketball or football. Yeah, you may fight here and there. This is different, bro. Believe me, bro. Like I've seen them with my own two eyes.
Oh man, there's no event like the
Yeah,
man. They be so live. Dog. The fans are live. The freaking reporter. Dog, I don't even know what the commentators are live. Like the people who calling the games be live. Like it's living. Like there's a pulse with that game.
Yeah. Plus,
That's
whenever you, there's no
go
better
ahead.
feeling than watching your country like needing a result, and you're for 90 minutes you're glued to the TV. Even if you don't like the sport, it happens to a lot of people that their first time watching their World Cup, and it's like, bro, it's the first time I watched the World Cup, and but the USA was playing. And it was such a good game because we needed a goal and we couldn't score, and we scored last minute. And it's like, ah,
bro. I remember that. You mean the World Cup where they got Germany, Portugal, and Ghana in the group, and they actually advanced by the grace of God, bro.
yes,
Like, oh my God, I was like, they're gonna get their asses kicked on all three games, bro. And when Dempsey did that thing, bro, I was like, holy shit, bro. Because you love the underdog, bro. You gotta love the underdog, man.
yes, you always punch up. You never
And let's be honest here. Soccer and rugby are the only two sports on this planet that USA are underdogs are. At, you know.
and now pretty much baseball too. You could say that.
Well, baseball. That's the one sport that I love to watch. Man, I'm a fan of it. But that sport is definitely funner to play than to watch. Like some other sports, I could watch and I can be just as entertaining if I was out there. But that baseball is better to play than to watch because it's a long game. Like soccer's a long game, but it's just up and down. And then, like I say, you got that crowd just roaring, dog. Like I don't know how they got that much energy to be there for that long because that game is the longest game I believe there is in all of competitive sports, especially if you put penalty kick time up in there, minutes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But man, that crowd be wild.
And the chants and all that stuff.
No, but a baseball game is way longer, right? Like, let me think about this.
Talk about that baseball game, Irony. What happened yesterday?
Wait, Roman fought today? And did Roman fight today?
No. He's talking about Roman Reigns, the Rumble. Yeah, he
Oh.
I'm sorry. Yeah, this,
Oh, I forgot I was talking to Tim. Tim, a big time wrestler guy. Hey man, you should have Tim come on and show you his collection. My man got an extensive collection, dog.
he's the source. I thought I knew wrestling, but this guy can. He's from the ECW days, Oscar. Like this guy really knows stuff.
Oh, you know wrestling too, Oscar?
You know, brother.
Yeah. Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
Man.
Oh, that's your guy too?
Man. Cup of coffee in the big time, yes.
That's exactly what's not going to happen. Oh yeah. What you gonna do, brother?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I went to WrestleMania. Was it 4 that him and Hulk Hogan fought? Was it 4?
Yes, or 3. No, it was 3, right?
It was 3. I went there, dog. I was pissed. I didn't watch wrestling for about 3 years, bro. I can't stand Hulk Hogan, bro. Like that Mickey Freaky move was the wackest move. That fool wrestling skills was the weakest wrestling, but that fool was the champion, dog. And I swear my man went off that top buckle and dropped that elbow on him. I was like, it's a wrap. I was over there screaming, hollering, 1. And then I saw that 2. I'm like, yo, why is this count so slow? 3, and then it just popped up. I said, oh. Then they started shaking, doing that. I was like, I left. I walked out. I was pissed.
I already know, so I'm not a huge fan of Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan.
What you gonna do when Ronkomania runs wild?
When the 22-inch Python, the Hulkamaniacs, and all the good crew. Hey, did you see the clip with the little kid? The little kid went in there and did it, boy. I'm pretty sure that kid is a wrestler now, dog, or on his way. He did that he was in character. Like that Mickey Freaky was online, dog. I was like, look at this little Negro, dog. You getting it. He's like, yeah, I've been praying. Huh?
If we talk favorite wrestler of all time, it has to be the Macho Man.
Oh, that's my guy. That's my guy.
Mine is Stone Cold. But I love Macho Man, bro.
Hey, I ain't mad at Stone Cold too. I ain't mad at him. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I'm partial to a lot of people. I love me some Jimmy Superfly Snuka. I love me some Tito Santana. I love me some JYD. I love me some Undertaker. I love me some
Bret Hart.
Oh yeah, Bret Hart. I love me some what's his name?
HBK.
I couldn't stand him, bro. I'm sorry. I couldn't stand him. Because he was part of the Rockers, right? Was he part of the Rockers?
DX. Oh, yeah, with Marty Jannetty. Yeah, in the 90s. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I remember that Mickey Freaky, dog. So when he was a bad dude, I'm like, this Mickey Freaky that was part of the Rockers? I like me some Brutus the Barber Beefcake, some Jimmy Valentine, some Iron Sheik. Like, but then the new cats, I love me some some Bad News Brown. I love me some I loved all the damn
Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake. Oh, Mr. Perfect. I love me some Mr.
Come
Perfect.
on, bro. Kurt Hennig.
I love me some Mr. Perfect. I love me some no, what's the crew that came with Scott
about Ricky
Nash and
Steamboat?
all of them?
What about Ricky Steamboat?
You know, I was a big fan of Steamboat, man. I was, but you know,
Not the best talker, but
no, he had the thing with Superfly, dog. You know, I was a Superfly guy.
yeah.
And then it transitioned to the NWA days, man. I love me some Ric Flair, even though he a racist. I love me some Ric Flair. I love me some Scott Steiner. I love me some Diesel or Steve. Is it Steve? Oh, Razor Ramon. I love me some Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon, dude. Yes.
I kind of like the bad guys, bro. I really do.
The heels, bro. They make the business.
They
heels
make the best. Kurt Angle was my guy, dog.
Kurt Angle has some of the best rivalries, bro. Kurt Angle, RVD, all day one.
Oh yeah.
So T Heel, since you love bad guys so much, you gotta love Roddy Piper, obviously.
Oh hell yeah! I love me some. I thought back then wrestling was really really good because not only were the wrestlers, but they had managers and they were active.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you know it was really a show.
What was the
Andre
guy
the Giant?
What was the guy with the hard vest?
Oh,
he
Big
always
Boss.
had a megaphone. Yes, I was like him.
Yeah, man. What's his name? Not Henny. No, is it Haney? Jim Haney or was it Jesse Hart?
Oh,
Yeah, it was Jesse Hart, huh? With the Hart Connection, the Hart Foundation, or something like that.
Owen Hart. You talking about Owen Hart?
No. The dude with the little bald head with the black hair, who wore the glasses. He talking about the dude with the megaphone. He'll hit you with the head with the megaphone.
Oh, Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart. Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart, right? Jimmy Hart. Yeah. Classy Freddie Blassie. You had the Fabulous Moolah. you had Bobby Heenan.
Come on, bro. The greatest manager of all time, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Bad News Brown. I used to love me some him. I love me some Stevie. Not Stevie. What's his brother? Not the Brooklyn. No, they were from Brooklyn, I think. Harlem Heat. What was the brother name? Booker T. I love me some. What's the little Lucha Libre dude? Was it Rey Mysterio?
Yes.
I love me some Rey Mysterio. I love me Guerrero. The uncle, Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, Eddie Guerrero. I loved me some Eddie Guerrero.
Latino Heat, baby. I lie, I cheat, I steal.
Yeah, oh yeah, see, yeah, that was my guy, dog. And on top of that, he was nice, bro. He really was nice. Yeah, R&P, because I know he passed away, man. R&P, R.I.P. him, man. I love me some what was his name? Yeah, the 7 year itch.
Alberto Del Rio. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you thought I was gonna say yeah. See, that's the kind of person my man Oscar is. He was like, yeah, him, knowing damn well it ain't him, dog. You try to set me up, dog. I can't believe you did me that way. Nah, I forgot his name, but he had the 7 year itch. I loved the. I did love Shawn Michaels when he was part of the DX though.
Oh,
his
return though. Shawn Michaels, his return, he was nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Who's the dudes that used to do the ladder matches? The Hardy Brothers. Yeah. Hey, but what I did not know is that they was really in relationships though. Like,
about the lead-up thing with Edge?
Yeah, man, but just in general, like your girl was in relationships, but I heard them girls was getting smashed on the regular by all them people. I heard your girl, That's how come your boy left. Well, I know he left because he got in. He got into the business. Now he a billionaire, dog. So that's an upgrade. But I heard
Johnny Nitro and Melina, but then Melina cheated on him with Batista. I know that.
what I will say is Trish Stratus and Stacy Keebler, boy. Boy, that
I
damn
know, like
Stacy
Kelly
Keebler.
Kelly, Kelly Kelly. I dedicated more than one to you.
They got some good female wrestlers now, man. I think they paved the way. Trish Stratus especially paved the way
Yes.
for a lot of female wrestlers. Now female
Um,
wrestlers doing better
Mickey
than male wrestling.
James,
For sure.
Who?
Mickey James.
Mickey James too, yeah, that was a legendary feud, bro. I mean, everybody talks about the Lita feud, and rightfully so, obviously. But Trish and Mickey James, bro, it's low key probably
Nah, that
the
one
most
did to me.
bitter feud, bro, of Trish career.
Yo, they used to do some
Yes,
wild
I say
stuff in the
that.
ring. Though. I was impressed with them. Who you like now in the women's thing? Because I only know more women wrestlers right now. Because once what was his name, dog?
I like a couple of
He's in
them.
movies now, dog. He was in the Patriot. Once he became like the man, I was like, oh hell no, I can't follow this, bro. What's his name?
What's
He's a
the
big time dude in wrestling now, dog. He makes decisions as well too. But he was in the movie The Patriot. Oh damn! I forgot we got Tim Layton up in here. I've been seeing all kind of stuff going on. El Chavo, yeah. Booker T, Stevie Ray, yeah, Gorilla Monsoon, yeah, Mouth of the Jimmy, Mouth of the South, Shawn Michaels. Or was it the Mouth of the South that had the thing?
Yeah, with the megaphone, yeah.
Yeah, it was Mouth of the South. You're right. It was Mouth of the South.
Steph know his wrestling too. He's been putting some awesome.
Oh man, we grew up with Steph, dog. We grew up with wrestling.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Yeah, Booker T was my guy. I love me some. Booker T was my I like bad guys though. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I like Bad News Brown. And he had the hardest move. He kick you in the back of the head. And we know that's a strong move because that's how Roach was able to beat your boy Hector Garcia. Hit him in the back of the head, dog. He lost that fight, bro. I still to this day say he lost that fight, dog. But they gave it to him because of that
Wait,
knockdown.
what version of Booker T you like the most?
Look at this.
What version of the one
King
where
Booker, King Booker.
where he joined NWA?
Oh, okay.
Okay, interesting.
I like King Booker better. Me
Bro,
personally, I like King
Bro,
Booker.
he made that thing work the way nobody could make that thing work, bro. To be honest with you, like
Because he took it was like a what's it called? A gimme roll. It wasn't even supposed to be serious. But then like he made it work so good.
Yeah, bro. Yo, and that's the thing, man. And I have to say, dog, any wrestler of any kind of ethnic descent, you got to work that much harder to sell your character.
Yes.
right, exactly.
So that's why I loved me some Eddie Guerrero, bro. Because I know what he had to go through to get to this character to be what it was, bro. And on top of that,
me and I already went through this discussion. It was like Dominic or Eddie or something like that. I can't even remember it, but it was like Eddie could he had to work from the bottom up, and he could work with anybody because he worked with everybody in that period of time. I was like, I don't think Dom can do the same because I don't think Dom can work with the bottom of the barrel. Me personally, I don't think so.
Yeah, man, it's tough. I don't know. Irony, what are you like 35?
Say that again.
You 35?
39.
Oh well, shit! You done seen something. Look at this fool right here, dog. You ain't said nothing all this time, and then you come back, dog. Who's your guy? Who's your guy, dog? I know you watch wrestling.
No, I didn't watch wrestling since I was a young man. Shit, yeah, like I was a kid when I like wrestling. So every wrestler that I liked is all old.
That's cool. Who'd you like? Who was your guy?
My favorite ones were Hacksaw and Roddy Piper.
Oh, I forgot about Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
With the thumb.
Hit you with brush you in the head with the 2x4. Like the coldest thing was knocking you out and throwing a snake on you, though, dog. That was so freaking cold. Like, who comes up with that persona, dog?
Right.
Don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, those are my two favorites. But yeah, I mean, Stone Cold, I like.
Yeah, everybody likes Stone Cold. Man, Stone Cold and Rock had some epic ones too. Boy, they had some good.
Come on, bro.
But Stone Cold had more epic ones with a lot of folks. He had epic ones with Undertaker, and I love me some Taker. Taker, my guy.
Come on, bro.
Mick Foley too. Mankind, like
Yeah, oh yeah, Mick Foley, Mankind. What's his other name?
No,
Love.
don't you even think about bringing up Dude Love, please.
Cactus
Just stay
Jack.
with Exactly. Stay there. Stay.
You don't like Dude Love, dog?
Nah, bro, that was silly. In my opinion.
So now I got what my man was asking me. So yeah, King Book was definitely the best one.
See?
Now I got it because you were talking about what persona did you like. I thought you was talking about like when he like in the ring, but you talking about personas to sell it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think King Booker got it for me.
King Booker was the man for sure.
Like,
But the fact
like,
that he got big though, bro, like it was impressive to me.
remember who came out and he was like, I can still do spinneroonies, but instead of doing it on the floor, he'd be like, he'll come out and just start turning.
And get up and start bouncing and smiling, dog. And them was some big. Oh, what about Farouk and them?
Nation of Domination.
Nation of Domination. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
We are the Nation of Domination.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
A young Mark Henry, a young The Rock, a D'Lo Brown, and what's the other one? Godfather.
then there was
Rocky
Denise.
Maivia. That was really funny.
Yeah, right, yeah. It was, man, wrestling was fun as hell, man. I used to have the characters too, boy.
Yeah, I had the characters.
I had Andre the Giant. I loved me some Andre the Giant too.
Cool.
I was pissed when that happened as well too. When he lost to Macho Man, not Macho Man, Hulk Hogan.
That's another joke.
Because I know for a fact if Andre the Giant wanted to win a match, he could win the match, dog. I'm sorry. I seen that Mickey.
Humongous.
You seen how big his hand was, bro? I forgot who it was. It was some big dude. He put his hand around his neck and his hand went around and touched each other. I said, dude, how big is this dude's hands? And then they showed, well, my aunt, my mom, she went to a bar one day. He was at the bar and she took a picture and put her hand inside his hand. When I tell you her hand barely went to the, you know how you got the cup of the palm? Now, she didn't have big hands, but dude, that dude's hands was so huge. They said he could grab like, I want to say they said he could grab like 8 cans or 8 bottles of soda.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they say he took up a barrel of beer to get drunk too.
But that stuff was his demise, man. He used to get drunk.
Yeah.
Damn, how many barrels you got to go through?
Hey, Tim Layton said he'll never forget when the snake was biting Macho Man. He was tearing Macho Man up. He was tearing Macho Man up. Hey, that's what I'm saying. You can't dump no snake on me, bro. I'm sorry, dog. Yeah,
Though
but now
I think Hulk Hogan is a bigger name. I think Macho Man transcends him more than Hulk Hogan.
Oh, absolutely. But you know, when it comes to wrestling standard, I don't think nothing surpasses Hulk.
Yeah.
And I can't stand that because I thought there was so many more, not only characters, but better representation of the sport.
Oh, dude, yes. Roddy Piper, Macho Man himself. I disagree, Ultimate Warrior. A lot of people say Ultimate Warrior. I don't think so.
Hey, nah, that dude, I never did. I could never get behind him, bro.
Me neither, bro. And the thing is, Ultimate Warrior. Here's the thing with Ultimate Warrior. In charisma, he's probably top 5 ever. Okay, but with that being said, you can think of anybody more like that. Everybody had to literally carry to help him become a star, bro. Like he
Yeah, they
literally had
forced him.
nothing, bro.
Yeah, they
Like
forced him to be a star. They forced him. And the thing is too, on top of that, he was a. It's amazing he was able to perform because he was on that ish every single time.
Yes.
They're all on it though.
exactly.
No, but not only just the juice, but this nigga he was on coke or whatever he was on. He
Yeah,
was lifted though, Piotr. I mean, he was
yeah. They're literally all on it, bro. Like literally,
a
that's what they
word.
do, bro. Steroids and cocaine. I mean, that's what I, what I've heard. Like, have you seen The Wrestler, the movie with Mickey Rourke?
I did. I
Yeah,
should
yeah,
check it
Oh
out. I'm gonna
yeah,
check it
that was
out.
a good. That's a good movie.
yeah. They said that's like the most accurate representation. Like a lot of wrestlers, pro
I'm gonna
wrestlers.
check that one out. I'm gonna really check that one out. Hey
No, but
Tim, you seen that movie? Your boy said on that cocaine. Yeah, man, I didn't know that all of them was doing it. But I guess you got to numb the pain though too, bro. And man, it's just amazing to
especially back
perform.
then. Back then was oof.
Yeah, it was tough because you. That's the one thing that I always said, bro. Like I knew it was fake, but I knew that certain things just were not fake. I seen my man choke slam mankind through the damn top of the cage. I don't care what, dog. You can't do that to me, bro. You can't do that to me. You laying wrong. That's your ace. Am I the only one here?
Bro, it's a miracle that Mick Foley even walks today. Like it's a
How
miracle.
exactly, dog? For entertainment value, bro. For entertainment value, I put nobody above him.
Yeah.
He did so much crazy ass stuff. Didn't he wrestle with a bro? No, that's Kurt Angle. But I could have swore, dog. He suffered some kind of injury that would have had somebody gone, and that fool was wrestling like 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why I don't doubt you, man. He had to be on some ish, dog, because there's no way they could do that stuff
Bro,
sober,
I
dog.
fall down the bucket. Like you get on the painter's bucket and then you fall, you twist your ankle, you can't walk for the rest of the day. This man fell off the cage. Not once, twice.
Yo, bro, how do you do that, dog? How do you let somebody? Nah, dog, I can't do that. How high is that cage, dog? Ain't that sucker like 20 something? Nah, it's higher than that. That thing was at least about 20 feet over the ring.
I mean, yeah, because thank God he landed on the table, bro. That's all I can basically say. Like, thank God he landed on the table. Because if he landed on the floor, forget about it.
That's crazy, dog. You know how big that dude was?
Yeah.
My big ass land on that table, dog. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And then them. I remember what's the move where you grab somebody, put them to the leg, you hook them by their arms, and then you drop them face first on the floor. Was that wasn't?
DDT?
Was that the DDT? I remember somebody got DDT'd on the transponder, the thing that they look at when they're doing the broadcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hang on a second. You're talking about the pedigree?
Yeah, the pedigree. Yeah, it was the pedigree. Yeah, the pedigree. Right. Yeah. Your boy, and that was your boy Triple H's move, right?
Exactly.
Hey, yo, what was y'all favorite move though?
Great question, man. I always let me think. Like finishing move, I would say if you're asking me finishing move, I would say it's gotta be Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, the spear,
the F5,
the F5,
puts you on your shoulder, and swings
runs
you like that.
Yeah,
that shit, nobody could do that shit. Maybe Bobby Lashley or Mark Henry, but
oh, okay, I know who you're talking about now. I know who Brock Lesnar is. I was getting him mixed up with Steinberg, or Goldberg. My bad.
oh, okay.
Yeah. My bad. I know who you talking about now. Yeah, that's the dude that went to a different sport and was competing in that, right?
Yeah, in
Letterman.
Yeah,
UFC. He played football for a while too, but he never made the
Yeah, he was on
Vikings.
that. He was on that ish.
Vikings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but on the
Double
UFC,
arm DDT. That's what your boy said. Okay, he like that. Stone
there it
Cold
is.
Stunner for Long Star Step. Well, you from Texas, so of course.
You already know.
Mm,
Yeah, I remember Brock Lesnar. Didn't somebody do a variation of that though? They changed their move and gave it a different name, but they did a variation of it.
John Cena with the attitude adjustment, but
That's
it's
who I was talking about,
yeah.
John Cena. When John Cena, so look at the transition from John Cena to this new Mickey Fricky who was garbage when I was there watching, and he's the big dude now. What's his name? He don't even look like
Roman
him.
Reigns.
Oh, Roman Reigns is the new guy? No, who was before Roman Reigns?
Cody Rhodes.
Um,
Yeah, that dude, man. I seen him when I'm like, how is he the star?
I ask myself the same question every single day, T Hill. So you're not alone. You're not alone.
The mic skills, man.
Hey, no, I give him
Uh,
that. I give him that though. He can speak his tail off. He could speak his tail off.
Not really, man. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not. You know what could salvage him? Turn him heel already for the love of mankind, bro. Turn him heel. Let's see what you really got, bro. Because I can see a mean streak in his eyes. Like when he speaks and he gets pissed and he had that heated promo with Paul Heyman. My good, that was fire, bro. Can't knock you for that, bro. That was
CM Punk.
that was fire.
That's who I was thinking about too.
Oh,
CM
there it
Punk.
is. Yep.
CM Punk. When I saw him, he was garbage, man. When I said he was the first wrestler coming out, man, and I was like, man, I don't think he gonna make it. The Rude Awakening. Is that Ravishing Rick Rude? Yeah, I love me some
Yes.
Rude Awakening too.
I love Rick Rude. Absolutely. Um, but yeah, I mean the heir apparent right now is three people. It's Braun Breaker, Oba Femi, and Trick Williams, basically, in my opinion. Those are the three that are for sure going to be somebody. You know, in the
Yeah, I
near
think
future.
Alba Femi especially.
I can
I
see
think
why
he's
Roman
the
Reigns is that though, bro, because he's got lineage or pedigree. He definitely got the look. And on top of that, he got a lot of charisma, man. He should though, because his family is littered with experience.
For
But the
sure.
last two, like you said, freaking CM Punk and what's the other guy's name?
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rowe. Yeah, Cody Rowe, bro. When I looked at it, I was like, yo, bro, who is this Mickey Fricky? I was like,
Yeah, he
that's
used to
Cody
be
Rowe.
Garbage.
He used to be who?
He used to be Garbage.
Oh yeah. No, he was still garbage to me, man. Still to me. I couldn't
I
believe
don't.
somebody was like, he the dude. My little cousin was like, oh man, you don't know who Cody Rowe? I was like, dog, you don't know who Cody Rowe is.
Yeah.
Hell, Cody Rowe don't even know who he is, bro. That dude is garbage.
The problem with him, I mean, I got so many problems with him. I don't even know where to start. But that dumbass move that he does when he lands in his freaking neck every single time, I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, I mean, okay, Darby Allin, like, you can't get any more stupid than Darby Allin. Okay, we get that, but what are we doing, Laura? He goes off the second rope and he lands on his freaking neck all the time to pull off a what is it, Cody Cutter, whatever the hell they call that thing. Like I don't understand. Like I don't listen. Let's be honest here. Dusty never got the title. They gave it to him because they wanted to somehow repay the. He kept saying finishing the story. You got to read between the lines. They gave that shit to him because in 2023, if you were following wrestling, you know for damn sure that was LA Knight's spot, bro. Done. Done.
Let me see. There was another dude who I didn't like, but I ended up liking after all. I think it was IRS. Was it IRS? Did he change his persona too?
Yeah,
Somebody,
he was Stardust in the beginning, and then he went to AEW and did some dumbass shit. I mean, I'm sorry. Are you still talking about Cody or no? I'm sorry.
I don't know. Cody who?
Cody Rhodes, because he did change his persona a couple of times. He was Stardust. He was something else.
Yeah, that's who he was. He was Stardust. Yeah, that's who he was. Stardust.
You want me to tell you something crazy? If you press me hard enough, I'll tell you his brother is 10 times better than him. In the microphone, there's no debate. Like just on Goldust alone, Dustin Rhodes is like miles ahead of Cody Rhodes. Just on the Goldust stick alone. Okay? And but whatever. That's just me.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
like
I mean, I know their family is like damn near wrestling royalty, but I'll make you freakies, boy. I don't know.
for
Oh,
sure.
IRS is Bray Wyatt's dad. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I learned that the other day. Actually, I didn't know that either. Something Rotonda is his name. Um, yeah, unbelievable. Huh? I didn't even know that Bo Dallas was his brother or cousin. I don't remember one of the two. I didn't
But I
even know
did. I did like me some IRS though. That dude used to have me gutting up.
with the tie and the white shirt and shit.
Yeah, hey, and he was a yoked dude. But I mean, all of them was on that ish though. So yeah, they was gonna be yoked. But man, that dude was cut.
Yeah. Um, Bam Bam Bigelow. Tim Layton mentioned him yesterday. You remember that big guy with the head tattoo, bald
Yeah,
guy?
Bam Bam Bigelow. Yep.
That dude was awesome, bro. He was never like the top guy, but he was awesome. Love that guy.
Now he put on a show, man. He was like to me, he was more in the craft of what's the two brothers that used to come up walk to the ring real funny with their arms and everything like that. They were a tag team couple.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, he'd be like, it's tax time. Yeah, my man was funny, dog. Who were the something brothers? What were their name? But they used to come out to that weird ass music and they would walk out and move their arms funny.
Oh, the Bushwhackers. You're talking
The
about the
Bushwhackers, yo. That's who Bam Bam Bigelow. That was the class that I put Bam Bam Bigelow in. I know he was better than they were, but man, I couldn't stand the Bushwhackers. My cousin loved the Bushwhackers. I like these guys garbage, man. And besides, man, it was so many great tag
Yes.
teams up in there, man. I mean, it was a lot of great ones.
Actually, my favorite, I would. Well, I don't
I
know.
remember Barry Windham. That was my
Oh,
guy.
me too, bro. The big blonde guy. Yeah, I remember that guy.
Didn't he have a brother as well too?
Yeah, they're a whole family of. I think there's like
Yeah,
three
yeah,
or
yeah,
four.
for sure. They were like the what's the name? What was the other brother? The Van Erics. They were like the Van Erics.
Exactly, Von Erichs. That's the name I'm looking for. Thank you, Von Erichs. Back in the day, but yeah, exactly. Or like the Hearts, because you got to put Jim Neidhart in there, Owen Hart, Bret
Yeah,
Hart.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Uh,
They was the something connection.
yes,
They were the Heart Foundation, and they had some other name
exactly.
too that they went by, but it was a bunch. It was like 4 or 5 of them, I believe.
Yeah. Oh man, but this is fucking awesome, man.
What's that? Oh, just going back down memory lane. Yeah, but it was good stuff. Like I
Nostalgia,
said,
bro.
man, it was fun, man. And then on top of that, like I say, it was a lot of entertainment. And then they had at first it was 2 days, and then it was the weekend. Then they got like 3 days. Then they got 4 days. It was like, man, then next thing you know, you got wrestling on every damn day. Because I remember it was Monday Night Live, right? Was it Monday Night Live? Or
Raw.
Monday Night Raw?
Yeah.
Thursday night SmackDown?
Friday Night SmackDown. Yep.
Friday night. What was the Thursday joint?
Wasn't that
Art Dynasty. You right, Tim. You right.
there it is. Yep. I'm telling you, he knows wrestling, bro.
Oh
This
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Tim, my guy. Tim, my guy. He like my brother. My brother know all this ish. I ain't seen a movie about the Von Erichs.
I gotta see that one. Everybody's saying it's awesome, bro.
I used to love them Von Erichs though, boy.
Yeah, I mean they had they had everything going for them, and then I think they got. I saw like three. I spent like 2 years watching wrestling documentaries. I'm talking about the territory days, the history, you name it. And damn, I forgot, but I remember I saw exactly what went wrong with them because they were like the next big thing, literally, in wrestling. And man, that was tough. That's a bad story right there. Really bad story.
All
Uh,
right, then Tim, lay it down because I know Monday had a day, and then it got to the point where Monday had a day, Tuesday had a day, Thursday had a day, Friday had a day, and of course, Saturday was the big day.
Man, I'm getting old, man. I forgot it was on Thursday. Damn.
Oh yeah, the Iron Claw. I remember the Iron Claw. My brother used to put that ish on me when I was a kid, dog. That shit used to hurt.
My sister, I think my sister still got nightmares for me doing the figure four leg lock on her.
Oh
The Ric
man.
Flair move.
My brother did a belly to back suplex on me, dog. He must have had my whole head ringing, dog. He slammed me, and because it was on the bed, I guess he felt like he could whip the hell out of me, dog. That's hit. I was like, oh man. When you hit so hard, your teeth click. My
Yes.
teeth clicked,
Oh,
dog. I was hurting. Nah, not recently. Not recently. Oh yeah. Recently, like I think they done incorporated 5 days for wrestling now, ain't it? I know they got.
now,
Yeah, I think the W. Well, because they had to compete because it was first it was
right.
the what was the NWA? What was that? It was what was it called? I know it wasn't ECW. That's new now.
No, it's W. In the 90s, it was
WCW.
WCW.
You're right.
Yeah.
WCW.
And they actually beat them for 83 weeks, not for nothing.
Yeah, man. WCW had because they had got some of their hitters to go over that way.
Exactly. When they signed Hollywood, because I'll tell you this, Hulk Hogan, I don't like the Hulkamania stuff, but the Hollywood Hulk Hogan was kind of awesome, bro. Let's be honest here.
Oh hell no! And then on top of that, they had the gold, the red NWO
Yeah,
versus the was it white NWO. Plus they
exactly.
had everything on there. They got Sting the crossover from was that NWA or AWA back in the days. What was it?
Sting's been everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
They were
Sting.
both. Yeah,
Sting. Yeah, Sting is a pioneer for sure.
come
Then
on.
once they got your boy, woo, it
Oh man,
took off, bro. It just took off because then
the
they had
limousine riding, jet flying,
talk to me, baby
wheeling
boy.
dealing, son of a gun.
He said, he used to say, and you want to go with me? Like she wants to ride the what do you call it? Space Mountain. Woo! The
That
cool thing about him, man, he would spit when he was talking, so I couldn't be in front of that fool. But man, I used to love that. That dude had me entertained, man. Him and Macho Man, I think, are the two most entertaining fools I've ever seen in sport. They entertaining.
I agree, bro. I agree 1,000,000%.
And
Well, aside from
Razor,
our truth, I will put our truth
I remember our truth.
for sure.
I remember our truth for sure.
Wolfpack, yeah, that's the name of the red one. T Hill Wolfpack.
Wolfpack, yeah, Wolfpack, yeah. How did it go? Wolfpack.
They did their stuff. WCW, they and
Yeah,
at the end,
Sting was.
Sting, come on, bro, the Crow Sting. Oh my god, one of the greatest gimmicks I've ever seen in my life, bro. I watched W. I'm gonna tell you, okay, the NWO, some other stuff had to do with it, but mainly I watched WCW because of the Crow Sting, bro. That dude had me hooked, bro.
No, at that time, bro. At that time, remember he joined NWO too.
Yeah,
Man, that dude was causing havoc in there when he first came back, man. Because he would it would go dark, and then he just would appear, and then he had the whole faction of NWA all shook. He was taking people out, and whatever was doing damage when he came in
yeah.
there.
Oh man, this is fucking awesome. And who's your goat? I don't think I got your goat. Oh, Macho Man. Yeah, yeah, I got it. Macho. Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, T. Your Macho Man impression, it's all on, bro. And
Oh man, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I ain't gonna toot my own voice, but if I hear somebody, I can mimic pretty much their
okay.
tone. So yeah, I be. I mean, that's with anything too. Like I really can get people's tones. I just got to pay attention to them. But Macho Man was my guy. He was my guy. Like when I think of wrestling, that's the first name, and then his name is just the coldest, Macho Man. And then Randy Savage. Like I'm a savage dog, and I'm macho. Like whoever put that Mickey Free, and to think that his brother was Leaping Lanny Poffo, and that his real name was Randy Poffo. I was like, dog, and that he was a bomb baseball player. Like I didn't
Yes,
even
he
know
played in
that.
AAA, bro. He played in AAA.
Yeah, didn't he go to like Florida State or something like that?
He was. I can't remember the position that he played, but
No, I think he was in the field though, outfield.
okay, okay, makes sense.
But they said that dude had pop. That dude could gun you out. Said his defense was immaculate, dog. But I think he got hurt, and that's what happened.
I saw a documentary of him like 4 months ago, and it explained that. But I think he torn something. I think you're right. Yeah, yeah, something happened, and he finally ended up wrestling. And well, needless to say, it worked out for him.
So for that last post you put, dog, I'm gonna always go with Taker, dog. Taker, my guy, dog. Taker, Undertaker, Macho Man. Those my two faves of all time. I got a lot of faves, but them two, I love me. But Sting was the man. I ain't gonna lie, he was ruling at that time.
The thing with Sting is that I gotta take into account the whole thing because I love when you say Taker and Taker's in my Mount Rushmore. That's for damn sure.
Oh hell yeah, gots to be.
But the thing with Taker also that makes him even greater is that he everything worked. You see what I'm saying? Like the coffins with Paul Bearer with the urn worked. The him by himself with the thing worked. The American Badass with the Harley Davidson and the bandana
Worked.
also worked. You understand? Like every single thing he did just got
Worked.
popped. Sting, I hate to say it, bro, but I didn't love the face paint, bro. I mean, I'm not talking about the Crow. I'm talking about when he came like with that head top, blonde head top. That was before his WCW days.
Yeah.
And the little face paint he had, I didn't love that one, bro. Maybe I'm being kind of a hater, but I didn't love that one.
So with that, since we got nothing but people that's left there that love them some wrestling, dog, Mount Rushmore. Everybody's Mount Rushmore, man. Starting with Tim, because you the man right there. We gonna
4 people, right?
Yeah, 4 people.
Okay.
Tim, who you got?
We'll wait for them to put it in the chat because I'm thinking I got 3 for sure. I'm just thinking about the 4th.
Because what you said holds precedence for me, man. You know, if you're able to change your persona and every persona hit, you have to be great. You have to be great. But then there are people who just move the sport to where it is, and they need to be. This is a hard top forward.
For sure, bro. Because somebody, any way you slice it, I'm leaving somebody out that I really don't want to.
No, real rap. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I love me some Macho Man, but I don't think he's GOAT though. Even though that's my guy, I love me some Macho Man, but you know, I think that there are other people who had just a little bit more impact.
That's the thing. You get into the splitting hairs, and not for nothing, bro. Let me tell you something, T. I can name you off the top of my head at least 20 people that I wouldn't be mad anybody having in their Mount Rushmore, but I probably don't have in mine. You see how freaking hard this is?
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I probably shouldn't say Tim GOAT because I know he. I don't know how he knows, because I know he ain't older than me. I don't know how he knows more than me going further back. But there's some people who went further back that, man, if they didn't do what they did, how the fudge can we have wrestling now? So that's why it's hard, man. We might have to come back to this one because it's like you said.
for sure. I'll answer you in a second, Steph, because I actually just saw Sufa Boxing 3, and they have Efe Ajagba versus the guy that walks the earth like a god, Mr. Charles Martin. So I have quite a few I have quite a few things to say about that. But oh
I'll
man,
say this: it's if long star Steph, man, I'm gonna respect you by giving you your whole name right now, man. If you were ever hungry and you ain't ate for like weeks on end, and there was somebody else that was just as hungry that it didn't eat it for weeks on end, you gonna scrap for that breadcrumb because that breadcrumb gonna give you a little bit of source of nutrients, sustenance. So I think that that's what they've done. They put people who are starving for some fights in there and told them like, look, we ain't really gonna really pay you like you want unless you go up in there and show us what you got. And I think that they're making for some decent fights, but they have no headline value. So you're getting just the essence of fighting, and that's going to work for right now for sure because you're getting some of these fights. The first card was Garbino, but the second card was lit.
yes,
They were fighting. They were fighting. You thinking about going? Bruno Sammartino was definitely one, bro. Definitely one for sure. Because if it wasn't for him, there would be no wrestling, bro.
bro. I couldn't agree with you more, Tim. I could, and you too, T Hill. But I couldn't agree with you more, and that's one of the points of what you said. I don't know if we would have wrestling today as we do. That's one of my main points of contention when I'm discussing Vince McMahon with somebody. I'm like, you do realize that if it wasn't for Vince McMahon, the only way for you to see Austin would be in one or two territory, right?
Yeah, no,
Like,
absolutely. Absolutely. He a dirty bastard, but he put wrestling on the map for sure.
exactly. Like without Vince McMahon, whatever you listen, he doesn't have to be a good dude or whatever. I don't watch this because I want him to be my friend or my cousin. I watch him because this is his creation, and I appreciate it. Whatever he does in his private life is his business. I couldn't care less what he or anybody else. I separate the two
Chris
things.
Benoit? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
Wolverine, you already know. But I mean, like, appreciate the fact that we wouldn't have a WrestleMania, we wouldn't have a Royal Rumble, we wouldn't have any of that if it
You
wasn't for
wouldn't have
this man.
wrestling. You wouldn't have wrestling, bro. Like
Exactly,
there was a
exactly.
dark period. There was a dark period, and McMahon made it something. You know what I'm saying? And then it just exploded. Now you got to give some of the people that and some of the I don't know who comes up with the characters. You got to give them some props. But like there was a dry period in wrestling, and then McMahon took it and he made the right moves, bro. I gotta give him his respect.
For sure, bro. Benoit is goaded. Let me say this on the live and on the chat as well. Chris Benoit, the Wolverine, is goaded and should be in the Hall of Fame. I
Yeah, I
said
don't know
it.
why he's not. I don't know why he's not, dog.
You know why? Because people have, for whatever reason, people have a tough time. People think that because you put them all on the Hall of Fame, I'm like, guys, it's a Hall of Fame. It's not a lifetime achievement award. It's not. They go right to, oh, you're accepting what he did. Okay, so let me ask you this then: if you're putting Ric Flair in the Hall of Fame, that's you're accepting what he did in the plane ride from hell, then? Because by that logic, bro, we're gonna start removing so much people from the Hall of Fame. You're gonna be left with like two or three people.
Yeah, no doubt. Tim Bruno, I remember him. Hell yeah.
This is
So
dumbass
so so
logic.
so if I'm not mistaken, we got Chris Benoit, Vince McMahon, Hulk Hogan, and Bruno Sammartino. I am not mad at it.
Vince McMahon, Hulk Hogan, Chris Benoit, Bruno Sammartino. I'm not mad at it either, bro.
I'm not mad at it. I can't be mad at it.
Exactly.
Especially the McMahon, Hulk Hogan, and Bruno Sammartino. I mean, as much as I don't like Hulk, I know why wrestling is big. It's because of Hulk.
Yeah. However we slice it, wrestling ain't the same without him, bro. That's just the bottom line.
Only thing I would change out Benoit. I would put Andre the Giant.
I'm not mad at Andre the Giant. I don't have either one of these five gentlemen in my Mount Rushmore, but I'm not even slightly mad at anybody having. That's
Who do
how
you
hot
have?
this is. I have Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Oh,
The
got about
Rock
Stone Cold.
for sure. The Rock, because he literally revolutionized the mic work. Like you can't do mic work better than The Rock. I know that he didn't last that long. He went to Hollywood, whatever. The Rock in wrestling has the best promos of all time, and it's not even close, bro. So The Rock gotta be in the Hall of Fame in the in the Mount Rushmore. So that's two. Undertaker three, and the fourth one, I wrestle with the fourth one because I want to say Piper, but I'm not gonna lie, it's sentimental to me because
Hey,
Piper's my
Piper
guy.
is legit, dog.
I'm
Piper
telling
helped
you,
carry him through the dead times. Like
yes.
people don't really respect how good Piper is.
The thing is, even Hulk Hogan, and I respected him for saying this. Even Hulk Hogan said, Piper is the guy that made everything else happen.
Oh, that wasn't my Rushmore either. I was just saying I ain't mad at it. If you were to put it there, I would say instead of Benoit, I would put if we were doing it like that, I would
Oh,
put Andre the Giant. But no, that wasn't my Rushmore either. I'm listening to you though. Go ahead, Irony. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, that's basically it. But again, bro, I'm leaving Kurt Angle out. I'm leaving Eddie Guerrero out. I'm leaving Kane out. I'm leaving Macho Man out. I'm leaving John Cena out. Roman Reigns out. Brock Lesnar out. I'm leaving Shawn Michaels out. For God's sakes, I'm leaving Ricky Steamboat out. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on and on. Like it's, if you give me a list of 10, I would still struggle with it. Trust me.
So what he said right now, my Mount Rushmore got Undertaker, Hogan, and Stone Cold. I would think that that's who he said. Is that it was?
Oh, there it
Oh,
is. Okay.
okay. Hogan and Taker for sure. Those are two of mine.
Can never be mad at that. I got Taker for
Two of
sure.
mine are those two. I want to see who else he puts in there.
Steph, are you there? Feel free to chime in if you can. Maybe
Steph's
he's not.
thinking. I think he said, "Hold up." He thinking.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He said, "Hold up."
And man, this is awesome. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, man. I'm interested to see who his last two gonna be.
You know the server is downloading right now because
No,
of
no,
this.
you good. You good.
Oh
I'm not sure.
my.
You good. I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to say. Oh, wait. You mean it's still no longer live? Oh no, it's ticking. I see it ticking.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Andre Orlovsky.
Yep. Former UFC heavyweight champion is now the bare knuckle heavyweight champion. Unbelievable. Dude was battling stage 4 cancer 2 years ago. Can you believe that, bro? I'm
That's
telling
a
you.
hell of a story, bro.
Oh man.
Hey, well, I know one thing. Those two names for me definitely got to be on there. Hogan for his impact. Taker. I ain't mad at you saying Roddy Piper, man, because I love me some Roddy Piper, and he definitely carried the sport. He definitely carried the sport.
For
So
sure.
if you put him on there, I'm not mad at it because when it was dark, he carried the sport and he got him to the point where Hogan can take it to a different level.
I just feel like Piper did stuff that some people wouldn't even
You
dare.
got to put Steve Austin on there. You right. You right about that.
For sure, bro. Stone. The thing with Stone Cold is this: the only reason why the goat is even a debate, and this is with all due respect, obviously, is because Stone Cold broke his neck. If Stone Cold would have lasted 20 years, brother, there wouldn't be a debate. That's just me, my humble
Dun,
opinion.
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I couldn't stand Stone Cold, bro. Couldn't stand. That's how you know he's good, though. I couldn't stand Hulk Hogan.
Exactly.
Couldn't stand them two Mickey Freakies, dog.
Listen, now I gotta tell you something because I've given you all that I love. I gotta give you some of the ones that I hated. I gotta share the love here, right?
Shed
I
a lot, baby.
hated with a passion, bro. I hated Triple H, Ric Flair, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels. Um, what's the name of this guy? Freaking okay, I'll remember. But those four are on my like Mount Rushmore, probably of like
Yeah, I
hate.
couldn't stand Shawn Michaels. I couldn't stand him at all. But I ain't gonna lie, when he was in Degeneration X, though, dog, he had him a little bit of time where he was running stuff.
That was unbelievable, bro. You remember that segment when he started like super kicking people out of nowhere?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was mad at that too because, the only person I saw that was kicking folks, well, the first person I can remember was Bad News Brown. And he hit you with the ghetto blaster. I love that move. And I love the name, the ghetto blaster, dog.
But hang on a second. Didn't Junkyard Dog did that? Is Junkyard Dog after or before Bad News Brown? I'm a little.
Nah, he's before.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say JY. No, but JYD wasn't like that. I think Bad News Brown was more athletic.
JYD is the reason why I say, I thought he should have been better than what he was, man. But it's much harder for people of Latin descent or African descent to be bet because that's not who people are going to identify or relate with. And to be honest with you, they're only good for entertainment. Whereas these people, you could bring these people home for your family. And you gotta understand the factor that is when you can bring somebody and call them brother, mother, sister, or aunt, uncle. It's a whole different dynamic than just being some Mexican kid or some Latin kid or some black kid. So that always has an impact for sure. And it's tough to be successful when you're talking about who watches this stuff more than others. Who you can sell into the your family's living rooms and things like that. Terry Funk,
man, that's another.
But that's a hell of a hall of what's her name? Mount Rushmore, because Terry Funk is the man. The Funk Brothers.
He had so many legendary.
You guys, is it Carrie? Is it Carrie or Keith? One of them Von Erichs is really, really nice too.
I think it was Keith.
Keith Von Erich, yeah.
I could be wrong. About that one. But I believe it is.
It was Keith, Carrie. What was it? It was man. It was so many. I can't remember the other ones.
Give me a second.
Was it Bobby Funk? Bobby Funk.
That's one of the
Terry Funk. Boy, that's tough right there, man. That's a solid ass Hall of Fame. I mean, Mount Rushmore, dog.
Dang, look at
that's
that.
Solid, bro. That's solid.
That is what's the name of like the best steak? Like the prime, is it? Or
yeah.
That's prime stuff right there. How about you, T?
Well, I say those three that he got in the front. I do respect Terry Funk. I do respect the Von Erich that I was mentioning, but also to get them to that point, Bruno Sammartino.
Yes, sir.
You gotta hold him, and it's slightly over my man Roddy Piper, and only because Roddy Piper still was in play while Hulk Hogan came to rise. Now I realize Dory Funk. That's it, Dory Funk. Yeah, yep. I do recognize his importance, man. He's one of my favorites of all time. But like when we thinking about how it impacted the sport, because truly, I mean, when you get to the Hall of Fame, it ain't accolades. People mistake that all the time. It's impact. How do you impact the sport? And see, that's why I can't put his list down, because Terry Funk, as he said, he introduced the Mankind's. He introduced all that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hell, the Von Erichs, he introduced their ass, dog. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta include him in there, man. Especially if you like. Matter of fact, ECW is based off of the principles of Terry Funk.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So in the ACW was it? What was the other one before? Oh
It
man,
was the AWA, the
yeah,
NWA, the man. I knew this by heart, bro. At some point, golly. Something South Wrestling. I can't remember. Mid South. I think it was Mid South Wrestling or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. God. Hey, T Hill, do me a favor. Can you
yes,
help
sir.
Team Layton when you can, if you can, to join my Discord because we're trying to like watch wrestling and stuff like that.
You want me to help him join the Discord?
Yeah, my server, if you can, because we're trying to like get set up to like watch wrestling. I watched a couple of Mania 8 matches that he's recommended me, but
Oh, for sure.
I would appreciate that. But go ahead, you were saying something. Go ahead.
Let me try to put it in the chat.
Do you know the other territories team? I know it was AWA, NWA, something South, and then oh god, I can't remember. I forgot that thing. Terry Funk went to ECW to groom the youngins. Yep, exactly. He got Raven. He got Emmanuel Booth, Sandman, um, Tommy Dreamer.
You see it, Tim? I just popped it in there.
See if you can join team so we can set up that wrestling night for sure. That would be freaking awesome. Okay, so if you'd like, if you got time, if not, we can do it another day. I would like to do the Mount Rushmore of tag teams.
Oh man. Oh my God. That's really tough.
Yeah, I knew Mid South was one of them. I knew it. Thank you, Tim, for sure. Yep, Mid South was one of them. My Mount Rushmore, I got two, maybe three that are for them. I'm talking about two people, not the Shield, not the New Day, not the
No.
two
I know
people.
what you're talking about. Yeah, tag team, just two folk. Yeah, for sure.
I got Edge and Christian. I have. Here's where it gets tricky because I want to put the Legion of Doom or the what was the other name they had?
Domination, demolition,
Demolition.
World Warriors.
There it is. The Road Warriors, bro. Gotta love the Road Warriors, bro. That entrance. Oh, come on, bro. And the
Which
Steiner
one was
brothers.
which one had Crush in there?
Say that again.
It was Axe Smash and Crush, I think, right? One of them had three,
Yeah.
and they would rotate. But I remember they used to have a mask on. Hold on, man. I forget because it's been so long since I watched them. But that's
There.
gonna be a tough one, bro. Because there's been a lot of great tag teams. A lot of great tag team. Because you know who was a tag team? The Iron Sheik and what's his name was a tag team.
Iron
Uh,
Sheik.
Iron Sheik was a tag team with the Russian dude. What was his
Oh,
name?
freaking. Yeah, I know.
I used to love watching them because I loved Iron Sheik because he put the camel clutch on your ass. That was a cold ass move.
for sure. Hey, bro, he was so funny in the microphone too. Come on, bro. Like, golly. He made Gene Okerlund break Carter all the time. Um, the
It wasn't. Was it Nikolai Volkov?
exact.
Oh, Nikolai
There it
Volkov.
is.
Nikolai Volkov. And then there was the Awesome Wonders. Was it Tugboat and Earthquake or something? Or Earthquake and what was his name? I forgot the other dude name. I think they both had like
disaster gimmicks, right?
yeah, they had and their names like Earthquake was one. I think the other one was what was it? What was his name? Forgot. But I also, there's Greg the Hammer Valentine and Bret Hart. They were a hell of a combination, man. I used to love them.
Oh yeah. I would say the brothers of
Road
destruction.
Warriors is definitely one of them. I could tell you that without fail, dog.
Yeah, probably me too. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I have to put them in there. They definitely because I think they were the first to come together with an outfit. together.
Right, with matching. Well, they were before the Steiners, so yeah, the with matching outfits, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, the Steiners was the shiznit too. I forgot about the Steiners.
There's a lot of them because I want to put the Dudleys in there, but I'm not so sure right now.
You want to put the who in there?
The Dudleys,
The Dudley brothers?
yeah, like
Man, you could put them in there, but I wasn't a big Dudley brother. Nah.
bring the tables. um,
Nah, they were tough though. I wasn't a big fan of them though. I ain't gonna lie, they were tough though. They did bring them tables.
because the problem that I have with the Hardys, for example, because okay, here's the problem that I had. The only problem that I have with the Hardys is that Jeff got to the moon, but Matt never really did anything, bro. Forgive me for saying that, but it's like Jeff did everything, bro. He had legendary feuds with CM Punk, I mean Randy, or you name it. And
Yeah, he had
Matt Hardy,
Matt Hardy had a problem with the liquor though. That's what I mean. And he wasn't as charismatic as his brother too.
exactly.
And he wasn't as fluid of an athlete as he was. He just was just somebody his brother was carrying, unfortunately. Heartbreak Kid and Marty Jannetty. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who you got, Tim? Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? Who's your Mount Rushmore of tag team? That's a tough one.
For sure.
I know for sure the Road Warriors would be on mine.
Yeah, they gotta be there. The Road Warriors and Edge and Christian to me are undeniable. After that,
Well, you know, Edge and Christian would be tough to not be on there because they each had really successful individual careers too.
Exactly.
I definitely I think I gotta have the Greg the Hammer Valentine and Bret the Hitman Hart.
I love it.
I think I like them a little bit better than I like Neihart and Bret Hart. Was it Bret? Was it Greg that? No, it was Greg the Hammer Valentine and Brutus Beefcake. My bad. I love them, dog. I love them, but I don't know if they're on there though. That's how tough this is.
It is, bro. Because I know for sure I'm forgetting quite a few.
Legion of Doom. Now, who was Legion of Doom again, Tim?
That's the Road Warriors. That's the other name of the.
Okay, Legion of Doom. Okay, bet. So that's the. So then, who is? What
about the Rock and Sock
Demolition?
Connection? What about the Rock and Sock Connection? The most unlikely, bro. I still to this day cannot believe that the
Rock and Sock.
And
well, if you putting them, then you got to put the Mega Powers in, dog. The Mega Powers over everything. Because they had Macho Man Randy Savage, dog.
Yeah.
And Randy Savage was in another tag team.
Yeah, he spent some time with Ultimate Warrior as a tag team, and
but there was somebody else though. Was it Tito Santana? Was it him and Tito Santana? No, it wasn't.
No, I don't.
Was it him and Was it him and Superfly Snuka? I forgot who else he was with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember Rock and Sock though. But you gotta forgive me, man. I'm not. I recognize his greatness in the sport, but I'm not a big rock fan, bro.
Okay.
I'm not. Hey, he was great though. He was great. When I tell you he was great, I can fully recognize it, man. I just didn't like him, dog, but he was fantastic.
I still cannot believe, because the thing is, when you think of tag teams, they are usually pretty similar. The two people, right? They portray themselves as similar, but The Rock and Mankind together, like you couldn't come up with two dudes that are more different than
Money Inc. I think I remember them.
Yeah. That wasn't the New Jack, was it? No.
That wasn't DiBiase and
exactly, and Virgil, right?
I think so. Earthquake and typhoon. That's it. Earthquake and typhoon. I couldn't remember the other dude. I wanted to say tsunami, but that didn't sound right. Earthquake and typhoon. And they were the mega wonders or the super wonders.
Oh, with the IRS, yes.
Yeah. $1 Million Man IRS. That's right. It was $1 Million Man IRS. The money eat.
I hated Tate DiBiase with such a. Thank you for bringing him up, Tim, because that's one of the ones that I hated, bro. But again, it's like you say, T. It's because they're so damn good, bro. In hindsight, you know.
Yeah, I love me some $1 Million Man. That was my guy. The natural disasters. Yeah. That's what they were called. Natural disasters. I don't know why I kept calling them mega wonders. Natural disasters. That's it. That's it. Tim, you the man, bro.
You really are, for sure. I hope you can join. Let me see if he was able to join.
Were you able to join? I'll put it back in if you didn't catch it.
Again, just in case. Because we gotta make this work, bro. Like, I gotta watch wrestling with this guy. He recommended me some Mania 88 matches. I saw the Flair Macho match, and I also
saw my God, that match was awesome.
Yes, and the Piper Bread was awesome too. Not for nothing. Okay, he's downloading the app. Awesome. So I don't know, man. We'll see. What's coming up next. Sufa Boxing 3 is coming up next, and Navarrete.
What you mean? We got Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia next week.
Exactly. Man, I'm tripping.
Barrios. The Battle of the Tank Trash. So that's what I was gonna say. Now that it's just me, you, and Tim, dog, we ain't got no people that's gonna be dissent with it. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Like, somebody told me Frank Martin was trash. I was like, why is he trash? Like, what did he do to show you that he was trash?
Look, you lose one fight, all of a sudden you're trash, bro. It's a joke. But
it speaks to you, like I said, bro. Remember when we was having this conversation about his legal troubles? Remember I told you, man, I honestly believe he's getting set. That I believe that there's not just these people, but I think that the police are involved and complicit. It's starting to look like this is the case. It's starting to look like they ain't got nothing. And I tell you that because just recently we got the reveal of the deposition, the online deposition to settle things on how they're gonna have to move forward. But then there was the Haney incident. Yeah. The Haney happened. As soon as it happened, I'd say within 15 minutes, it was all over the place. All over the place. You mean to tell me you in a place where they're celebrating? They got their phones popping, and this stuff happens. This Mickey Freaky is wilding. Just anybody wilding, they gonna put that on camera. But then it's a little light skinned nigga that look like Gervonta Davis. They're not gonna put that on camera. And then they didn't go to the police until 3 days later. How did they stop all the footage from going out? If the police didn't come and take that stuff from them in the moment, they would have had to been there in the moment. Somebody's going to release that stuff. It was 3 days before the police came and did any type of investigation. How is that able to stop people from recording and putting it out there? Bro, I for the life of me, man, I don't know why people couldn't see that. But they want him to do bad. They want the PBC to be done with, and he's the last link to their legitimacy because he's the biggest draw. Like, they don't realize by this not being true, this is gonna make him even bigger because of all the hate they spewed to him. Like, it's crazy. It's no way you could look at my man, what's his name? Frank Martin, and say, oh, he garbage. He not trash, bro. Absolutely. Now, you could say Rolly trash, and I ain't gonna be mad at you, but one thing I know about Rolly is he could follow direction, and your boy gave him great direction. He followed it to a T, and it helped him to win a fight. Now, I do believe that Ryan Garcia didn't take that fight serious, and he didn't train for it. But at the same time, this was a guy that everybody was saying was trash. He a champion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pitbull was champion.
Yeah. You can say you don't like. I think people, what they're really saying is that, what they're probably really saying, in my opinion, is that they don't like the way that he fights or something like that, but they, for whatever reason, just link everything to trash. No, you can say you don't like their style, but how in God's name is somebody that's a champion trash? Right?
Because
Like,
the only way that they're champions and they're trash is if they won it in some back in way, like they didn't actually fight for it, and then on top of that, they never really defended it, and they fought people who didn't even deserve a shot. Mario Barrios is not trash, bro. Like and they say he lost the Pacquiao fight. I don't think he lost the Pacquiao fight.
no, me neither. No.
I don't think he lost the fight against what's her name, man. I thought he won it. He put him down twice. Did he let it become closer than he did? Yes, he should have. He sure
Abel
did.
Ramos. Abel
Yeah.
Ramos. I am gonna have to push back a little bit on that one
You thought he
because
lost the fight?
I thought he gave that away, and the reason why is because yes, he was. Listen, you watch the first two rounds of that fight, you think it's gonna eat him alive, and he was eating
Oh,
him alive. But for whatever reason, some say it was his hand or whatever the case may be. But for some reason, he completely took the his foot off the gas, and Ramos won damn near every single round after the fifth. I thought so.
so
I mean,
you
I
had
don't.
you had him 7-5.
I think I had it a draw if I'm not mistaken, but I
I ain't mad
might
with a
have.
draw. I ain't mad with a draw.
Yeah,
But I do know he knocked him down twice though.
yeah, Tim is
So
in here. There's Tim. Yes,
10
now we're
minutes.
talking. I appreciate you, Tim. Appreciate you, Tim. Yes, you are, Tim. We're gonna set that up ASAP, bro.
Like
Bet on
Rocky or
it.
for
I'm gonna DM you, and tomorrow. Let me see. Tomorrow, what do I have? I have church 8 a.m. Then I have gym, and then I have nothing. So let me know if you're free tomorrow, Tim. I'll DM you in a sec, in a couple of minutes, okay? Um, and we can set that up. But back to, I mean, I
I ain't
guess,
mad at it. I ain't mad at it. If you feel like it was a draw, that's fair.
yeah.
That's fair because he did let some steam off. And he did let my man Abel pick up some steam, and he did suffer that knockdown. But I mean, if we were to look at it again and go slow, you would see that he definitely didn't lose the fight. But people will say he lost the fight. You want to know why they say he lost the fight? Because he's a tank opponent. Your boy Martin only had one fight that he lost, and he trash because he was a tank opponent. Oh, he said he got to work at 5 a.m. to 2:30, so it's going to have to be after 2:30. And that's Pete. That y'all both on Eastern Standard Time, huh?
Right now it's 2 a.m. We're I think so. Yeah, Eastern. Yeah, it's Eastern Standard. But with the
No, you said it's
daylight,
2 a.m. where you are, so you're 1 hour
yeah.
ahead of him.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's
So
1 a.m. for
it
you.
would be 3:30 your time.
Oh, okay. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we can make that work, bro. Absolutely. Give it a couple of extra hours. I don't know, for eating or whatever, and
For decompression.
yeah, exactly.
He said he
and
get a haircut at 3:30, so that's gonna be even more decompression.
okay, one more hour. One more hour. No problem.
So what else you do after that? After you get your cut? Yeah, we done already figured that one out, Playboy. Now, what you do after the 3:30 cut?
Needless to say, you're invited too, obviously.
He said, needless to say, you invited too, Tim. So come on through.
No, I was talking to you.
I know, I'm just messing with Tim. Got like a half an hour ride home.
Yeah, it
And
seems
then
like gonna be
after you
maybe.
ride home, what you got to do, though? You got to put something in your stomach and get showered up. How much for that?
We can do this anytime, obviously, but tomorrow being Sunday, it's probably more comfortable.
We trying to make sure you comfortable, baby. Well, we know you got to decompress. You going to work, then you got to go in there for like 5 probably. So that's 6 your time, player.
Awesome. Done. Done. I'll DM you at that hour, and we're gonna set that up for damn sure. And whatever you want, Tim. Okay, whatever you want, we watch. Um,
Now 5 good for you. Sure it's not 5:30, player?
somewhere around there. Man, I gotta get some sleep. Let me give
All
it.
right then, fellas, man. It's always a pleasure, man. Speaking
Oh,
with my brothers, man. Yeah, man. Had a great time.
absolutely, bro. An
He
absolute
got to get
pleasure.
some sleep so he can be ready for that 5 o'clock show and that 6 o'clock show in his time, dog. You got to be ready for you, Tim.
Yes, sir. Should be okay for that time. Me too. I'll DM you and you let me know. We confirm and we'll get it done, brother. That's a bet. That's a promise right there. T Hill, I mean, needless to say, brother, God bless you. This has been such an awesome conversation. Big shout out to Puro and Oscar.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely. Big shout out to them.
big shout out to Lone Star staff.
Hey, you gotta send them both. Do you got Steph's joined to your Discord as well too?
I don't. Man, next time I see him all the time on Shawa channel, especially.
Yeah, because he would love to probably partake of that as well too.
God bless you too, Tim, for sure. Appreciate you showing up, bro. Always a pleasure. Come
For
on.
sure. All right then, man.
My brother, take care, and I will see you soon. God
Oh,
bless
for
you.
sure, for sure, for sure.
Appreciate it. My brother, Thomas Hill, my brother, Tim Layton, my brother, Lone Star Steph, my brother, Oscar Perez, my brother, Puro Sur, and everybody else that graced me with their presence today. God bless every single one of you. I appreciate you all. I had so much fun today. What a great conversation. What a great conversation. What did we not talk about today? I mean, we talked wrestling, boxing, UFC, baseball, basketball, soccer. I mean, you name it, we do it. So we shall see you soon, fellas. Tim, I'm gonna send you a DM tomorrow around that time. You already know. Appreciate you joining my Discord, sir. And God bless every single one of you. Stay safe for the rest of the weekend. And we shall see you soon. Irony Boxing, this was my 72nd live. Peace